Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, the Coach Coop Show. Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, Coach, Coop, the Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show. The Coach Coop Show.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Want you to start off with your opinion on FSU game.
Well, well, well. Cheers, Canes fans.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
FS Boop look liked poop today literally.
How y'all doing? Are you feeling as good as I am right now? Because I'm feeling pretty good. Oh man, what a day. What a day, y'all. Today's shows, okay, let's talk about it while we wait for this Tennessee-Florida game to kick off. Today shows how truly unpredictable and wild college football can be. Just think about it, man. Who would predict that Alabama would be going into halftime tied 3-3 against USF? I think they finally took the lead a few minutes ago, 10-3. Nobody would predict that, though, even though they don't know who their quarterback is. Nick Saban's out here having to play the QB hokey pokey. Nobody would predict that. Nobody in a million years would expect that. College football is a wild ride, and this might be one of the craziest seasons we've seen in a while. Kansas State loses to a bad Mizzou team, 27-30. Florida State wins by 2 points against Boston College.
Definitely not a top 5 team, man, shrugging light skin tone.
They were ranked number 3, Glenn. Number 3. Yeah, it was the red bandana game, Coop. Yeah, it was at Boston College. There was no torrential downpour. I didn't see 55-mile-per-hour winds. What happened? Boston College had almost 20 penalties, and you only win by 2? Nah. No excuses. No, no, no. My timeline went from Florida State fans bragging to Florida State fans praying real quick. Didn't it? It went from them saying, "Oh, bring it on, Canes fans. Yo, we are ready." Please, if we could just get this win. We don't care about the rest of the season right now. If we can just escape with a victory against Boston College. What does it come to, Florida State fans? This is why I wanted to go live today, man, because us Miami fans, we're feeling good. We're sitting pretty. We already took care of business a couple days ago, back on Thursday, you know? So we can watch some other games and we can just sit back and enjoy them. So that's what I wanted to do tonight, and I think this will still be fun. I think this will still be a pretty good time. I appreciate y'all for being here. Again, I'm not a Tennessee fan. I'm not a Gators fan. We're just here to watch the game and have fun because other than the Florida State game, this was the other game tonight that I found the most interesting. The Volunteers haven't beat the Gators at the Swamp in 20 years. Some people say Tennessee. Do you guys think Tennessee is overhyped? They're coming in number 11 in the country. They got Joe Milton, who can apparently throw the ball 110 yards but he's not Hendon Hooker. They struggled a little bit last week when they really shouldn't have. That should have been a dominant performance. I don't know, man. I'm here to make fun of the Gators, though, because I think that Tennessee gets the dub. First time in 20 years in the swamp. I got to give a shout-out to some people, and we'll get caught up here. Chris Gaffney hitting us with the 10. Buying a Bean Boozle for Coop, first on this channel, and hopefully a new thing. Chris, I will actually do it at halftime if you want me to do it. I will do it. Thank you for the 10, Chris. I'll sit you atop your throne. Chris showing some love, even in a Tennessee stream. Mama Coop in the building. Mama Coop is actually at a football party with her boyfriend watching this Tennessee-Florida game. It's going to be wild, Mama Coop.
This is what it take.
It's going to be wild. What's up, John Bird?
On the side of your
Good to see you, man.
I can't figure out which was uglier, FSU's win or the FSU's helmets.
This is what it takes.
Both. Both.
To you.
Both, Joshua. It's okay.
I call it exposure week. FSU, Georgia, Alabama.
Everybody.
All exposed.
Line them up. Line them up. A lot of these teams aren't who they think they are or who they said they are. Some college football fans, some opposing teams fans, are their eyes are being opened. And they're realizing that they've been running their mouth before they really knew who they were. Canes Football Talk, what's good? Good to see you guys in here. If you need links, I do have them.
To where to you.
They're at the bottom of the description.
Coop Joe is my boy. I know him personally. He will strive.
Ooh, you like Joe Milton? Joe Milton is an athletic specimen. I mean, the dude is, like the guy's athleticism is just out of this world. If that guy can kind of dial it in, you know what I mean, and put it all together, I said, we can respect this, guys. I had some people telling me, Coop, I never watch any game other than Miami, and that's okay. That's okay. But I love college football, man. I love watching all these games. Obviously, I give Miami priority. There's no siren. There's no skits or crazy stuff.
This is what it
takes.
takes.
Flag on the first play.
To where to you. On the side
I'm here to make fun of the Gators, y'all.
DC could have won the game, but that face mask penalty got them right at the end.
But I'm kind of. Can you be honest with me, guys? I want to ask you guys real quick. Was it better for Florida State to win or lose that game? Did you want them to win or did no, back up. Did you want them to win or did you want them to lose? I'm not saying you were rooting for FSU. Some people are going to argue they needed to win for strength of schedule for us. Some are going to say it was worth them losing to laugh because they lost to Boston College. What do you think? There's not a right or wrong answer. It's not a trick question. What's up, Nick? What's up, Chris? So the game's up, y'all. We're just going to kind of react to it and have a good time. I would have been watching this game anyway, so I figured why not hang out with y'all. We can talk Miami. We can talk about all the games, whatever we want. Glenn, thank you for the $4.99. I think it would have been worth it to see FSU lose to Boston College. Purely because their fans are talking so much trash, it would have been a social media meltdown. Imagine if they would have lost that game to Boston College. A lot of people are arguing worst team in the ACC a couple weeks in. They played Florida State hard. Is Florida State overhyped, or is Boston College a little better than people thought? Or is it an anomaly? Nobody knows. Nobody knows yet. Time will tell. But Canes Hunter 69, that my opinion is, I think Boston College just played them really hard. They had nothing to lose. It was also the red bandana game, which was kind of a recipe for disaster for Florida State. Florida State came off of a big win last week, and maybe they just didn't match up well. You know? I think it would have been funnier if they would have lost, though. Appreciate the 2, man. Glenn, thank you for the $1.99. We'll get caught up and settled in. Glenn with the $1.99 says, definitely not a top 5 team. Did they move them? They got the win. Kind of depends on how all the other games line up, right? Hey, what's up, Robert? Joshua, thank you for the $4.99. Again, both ugly. D-Lo 53, thank you for the 5, man. If Alabama would lose to USF, my week would be made. I don't think they're going to, though. Did Wake Forest come back and win? They were losing to Old Dominion 14-0 or 17-0 when I looked, which was wild. That's one you don't want to schedule an away game like that against Old Dominion. That's asking for it. Glenn, thank you for the $4.99. Canes Football Talk, thank you for the $5. Chris, I did let everyone know that I will do that if you would like. I had your comment pinned and now it's gone. I will do that at halftime if you really want me to do it. You let me know. We addressed it. We talked about it. We'll wait till halftime. Some of you guys who don't know what Chris is talking about, you don't want to know what he's talking about because it's disgusting. But I will do it if I need to. Hoodie girl, what's up? Tennessee with a stop on third down? Yes, they did. Got a flag, though. It feels good to chill, doesn't it? Yo. It feels good to chill. Move it back. Yo, we can talk about all the games, y'all. That's the point of this. We can talk about all the games that are going on right now. UNC took care of business against Minnesota, 31-13. Georgia beat South Carolina by 10, 24-14. I think they were favored by like 30, 33 plus, 35 plus. Big 3rd and 11 for the Gators. Dang, they convert. I want to see Florida lose. I saw some people asking, Coop, are you for Tennessee or for the Gators? I want to see Florida lose. I'm not a Tennessee fan. I know I live in Tennessee, but I want to see Florida lose. I want to be the team that's on top in the state of Florida. The Miami Hurricanes, okay? Yeah, Mama Coop is at a football party. I told y'all. Mama Coop, let's have some fun.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Damn, Alabama only has scored 10 points and it's the 4th QTR.
Yeah.
This is what it take
QB hokey
to wear the
pokey.
U
Saban
on the
ain't
side of your
Saban. He ain't
helmet.
got a quarterback.
Coop, where is my bean?
I got
This
you,
is what
Chris.
it
I
take.
got you.
To wear the U
We'll make it
on
happen.
the side of your helmet.
Can you open up the phone lines for any Alabama, GA, or FSU fans that want to call in and brag about how awesome their teams are?
They won't call. That's the problem. They won't call, Chris. I'll open it. They won't call. They won't. Where are the Florida State fans? Florida State fans, put a 1 in the chat. They're not here. I promise you. They're not here. They're not here. Oh, Nick is here. Actually, Nick is here. Okay, props to Nick. Yo. Props to Nick. Okay. I was wrong. There is a Florida State fan in here. And Nick has called. Nick has called. Hope you have fun, son. It's going to be super laid back, Mama Coop. It's going to take me a little bit to get in the groove because I'm used to running around the room. And obviously, I'm not jumping up and down when Tennessee scores. But I do want to see them win. But it's crazy to see Alabama struggle like this. It really is. 10-3 with like 13 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Again, nobody can rule forever. You know, we're starting to see a shift. We're starting to see that gap close. We talk about it all the time. Those teams that were consistently in the top 5 and competing for national championships, we're starting to see some other teams creep in here. Alabama and South Florida, 10-3 with 12 minutes left. Can you imagine what would Alabama fans be saying if South Florida did win? South Florida's not going to win. Alabama will outmuscle them here in the fourth quarter. Even though they've struggled, they're going to have better athletes. But it would have been wild. It would have been wild to witness for sure. And the fact that it even went down like this still, ouch. Yeah. Alabama fans are probably in full-on red alert mode. I can only imagine. Duke took care of business. Ohio State's taking care of business. Oklahoma 66-17. Washington killing Michigan State. Georgia Tech and Ole Miss is going to be another good one. I'd like to see if Georgia Tech can hang with Lane Kiffin. What a wild day, though. I actually thought I was that fan that thought Mississippi State with their run game and controlling the time of possession could keep it within 10 with LSU. I was way wrong. I was dead wrong. I was not even close to accurate on that. This has already been a really difficult season to predict, though. Hasn't it? It's been super difficult to predict games this year already. UGA came back in the second half and shut down South Carolina. How did Rattler play? You thought ESPN said Michigan State was the next big program? They did. A couple times. The call-in shows in SEC country were gold this last week. I can imagine. Yep. Almost called that FSU upset. True. Ellen, what's up? It's good to see you in here, Ellen. Like I said, we're chilling, guys. We're chilling. We're having fun. Do a Real Talk tonight. I'm thinking the Real Talk streams will return maybe the first ACC game week. So Georgia Tech. So it might still be 2 more weeks. I'm still trying to work out some things with the Real Talks. It's going to take me a little bit longer. Dang, Gators driving down the field. Wild week, though. Mel Tucker buyout, $86 million. I would just run with it. The thing is a lot of coaches don't want to hang it up. They want to be great.
This is what it takes.
They want to be immortalized with statues and their names in all these different places.
Shift is because of nil. UGA and Bama's bagmen can't buy players with NCAA providing cover anymore.
This is what it takes to wear the U.
How do we feel about that, huh?
Hey to Ga Tech winning. Can their cheerleaders keep Loden distracted enough during the game?
This is what it takes to wear the U.
I know you meant Lane.
Miami has honestly looked different. It's been a while since they looked this decent.
Yeah. Isn't it? Imagine this, guys. We got an injured Tennessee player here. There'll probably be another commercial break. What if we have paid enough? Think about this. Look at the way this season is playing out. Alabama struggling. Florida State struggling a little bit here. Clemson has already got a loss. Chris and I were talking about this last night. What if we finally paid off whatever we owe to the college football gods or whatever it is, right? What if it is the perfect storm? What if, I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid, but I'm just saying, what if everything just lines up for us? Can Miami actually take advantage of these opportunities this season? Possibly. I'm not getting ahead of myself. I'm just putting it out there, okay? I'm just putting it out there. Duke seems to be pretty good. We don't play them on our regular schedule. Florida State struggled against Boston College. Clemson already has a loss. Like, yo, I don't know. Not saying that'll happen. I'm just saying, yo, what if we finally paid back all that bad juju, all that bad karma? I don't know. We've suffered for a long time, y'all. That much I do know. We've suffered long enough, right? There you go. Everybody wants to see Miami back. Literally everybody. You're going to bring it back when I have to work? No, what about Georgia Tech week? Do you work, Melissa, on that Sunday? It's good to see you in here, Sage. Hey, Kyle, I got your wedding invitation. I appreciate that, man. 4th down. 4th down for the Gators. That means a lot that you were willing to invite me to yours and Amber's wedding. I don't know, Lane. Georgia Tech might keep it close. I don't know. And it is funny. Did you see the tweet, Joshua, from an Alabama football player that was complaining? And he said that he felt like a lot of other Alabama players there are only there for NIL and they don't care about Bama. Did you see that? Oh! Yo! Missed! What happened, Billy? Billy, what happened? That was clean, yo! Oh well. Oh well, sucks to be Florida right now, huh? What's the date of the game? Georgia Tech will be October 7th. So, yeah, October 7th, that's on a Saturday, so it'd be the 8th. Billy Napier is worse than Dan Mullen? Probably, yeah. Yeah. Yet to be fully determined, but probably. Dude, y'all, this clock rule is killing me. The Gators have had one drive and they ate a ton of time. I still think it would have been fine just left alone. I don't know why they had to mess with it. I understand what they're trying to do, but I wish they would have just left it. I really do. What's up? Hey, yo! What's up, man? Good to see you. We got an O-line finally, Ellen. Finally an O-line that can protect TVD and he can sit back there and pick defenses apart. You love to see it. Good to see you in here, Greg. This is nice. This is a nice, just laid back, chillax stream. You work? Dang it. Melissa, just don't work. Don't work. That's the solution. Just don't work. I'm kidding, by the way. You know I'm kidding. Billy will be gone by the end of the season. You know, it's interesting because I don't think that Florida fans are going to want to put up with it very long. I really do. There's no way. There's no way he can last in the SEC. And I'm not saying that Florida, you know, the thing is Florida fans, they're a pretty proud fan base. They are. They're not going to put up with mediocrity for super long. They're not going to give him a whole lot of time. Ooh, King Muggin. When did they kick off? We were talking about that game on Thursday. What time do they kick off? That's a 7:30, so that's here in a few minutes. Man, West Virginia and Pitt are both not very good.
This is what it take.
Pitt lost to
you
Cincinnati. They beat
on the side of your
Wofford.
helmet.
Pitt or W, Virginia.
But they were close with Cincinnati. That was a 6-point game. That was 27-21. West Virginia beat Duquesne. I'm going to say Pitt. I'm actually going to take Pitt in that one. And I almost bet the spread on that one, King Muggin, but I backed away because it was like 2.5 or 3.5. And I was like, nah. I'll take Pitt. If you wanted me to lock in, I'll take Pitt. Here we go. Tennessee's first drive on offense. Joe Milton. We'll see what they got. Couple yards on that first down. Yeah, West Virginia is pretty bad. I agree. Enjoy the night, everyone. Hey, I appreciate you for stopping in, Robert. Thank you, man. All right, it's already third down for the Vols. Do a real talk during the bye week to preview ACC play. That's actually a really good idea, Melissa. We might make that happen. What we could do is pull up the schedule, and then we could break down each game because that will be, 4 or 5 weeks into the season. That's a good idea. I like that. And then just kind of get everyone's opinions in the chat and on the stream. First down. Tennessee's going to come out and attack, but I watched some videos on Tennessee this week just out of curiosity, kind of to see how they're doing. Again, I live here. And they were showing their numbers. They run the ball a lot more than I realized. People think Tennessee and they think, Josh Heupel, especially with Hooker, like explosive offense. They run the ball a lot. They kind of lean on that run game. How's the parlay going? Florida State killed the parlay.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your
wide
helmet.
open.
Gotta support ACC.
This is what it take
That's fair. I get it.
to wear the U on
Big
the side
throw
of your
from
helmet.
Milton.
How about that 61-yard field goal from Missouri?
I can't believe that. Kansas State, Florida State, Kansas State, all these teams blowing up my parlays. Come on. Canes Hunter 69, thank you for the 2. King Muggin, thank you for the 2. I got Pitt for real, though. I do. Touchdown. Quick. So the Gators proceed to march out onto the field and eat up 8 minutes? 7-8 minutes off the clock. Tennessee gets the ball after the missed field goal. How much time did that take? 2 minutes? 1 minute? It was 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 1 second. 6 plays, 71 yards. Marched right down the field with ease. Wow. Poor Billy. Remember, we're here to laugh at the Florida Gators, y'all. Florida State struggled, but squeaked by with a win. If Tennessee just obliterates Florida in the swamp, hasn't happened in 20 years. Hey. Milton's arm is ridiculous. It is. Look, did you see, AO, how they're showing the replay now? Milton, literally, when you watch him throw, he'll throw 40 or 50 yards, and it looks like he's just casual. Like, it's no big deal. But I can give credit where credit is due, even if it has nothing to do with Miami. That dude can sling it. Exactly. Doesn't even look like he's trying. It's wild. You know who Milton kind of reminds me of, though? Just looking at the way they're built and stuff. He reminds me of Jakari a bit.
This is what it take.
Like super,
on the side of
physical
your helmet.
specimen.
Their defense is like the Titanic, a little leaky.
We're here to have fun, man. I love it. All the Florida Gators trash talk we want. I love it, man. Thank you for the 5, Canes Hunter. Chris, why did I put you up there at $1.99? That was $10. Why'd I do that? I ain't even giving my man Chris credit. What's up with that? Flo told us FSU was overhyped. Now, I will say one thing. Hear me out. This is level-headed Coop just trying to be honest. A lot of teams, not always, there are a lot of teams that have that one struggle game. You know what I'm talking about. The one where you're like, oh no. Oh boy, this is not supposed to be this close. Thank goodness Miami hasn't had that yet, but it still could happen to us. That's a huge hypothetical. We don't know that that's going to happen. I'm just saying it could once we get into ACC play. It definitely
I told
could.
you.
You did. You did. You said Milton is the truth, and he came out slinging it. Looked good. He looked good, Canes Football Talk. Thank you for the 2, man. He just said they're not as good as advertised. I got you. And it could very well be true. No, it could be. It'll just be interesting to see. They got to keep Jordan Travis healthy. It is kind of wild that they're number 3 in the country, but, again, time will tell. Watch Colorado State. When does that game kick off? Is it already going? That's at 10. Okay, that's at 10. Colorado's going to take it to Colorado State. Has Colorado State even won a football game? No, they haven't. All they're doing is adding fuel to the fire with all that trash talk. It's hyping it up for the numbers. That game will be over with real quick. Real quick. As long as Colorado doesn't get caught looking ahead to Oregon or USC, that game will be done. Colorado hasn't played anyone yet. Yeah, but do you think Colorado State is good? Yep, 7-0 Vols. What'd you say earlier, Melissa? Yeah, 40-yard throw, barely moves his arm. They say he can sling it over 100 yards. It's not even a joke. They should have paid Rashada. There was a lot that happened with Jaden Rashada that I don't pretend to be an insider, but I do know a little bit about what happened with Jaden Rashada. And it's not good. There were a lot of bad things that I'm telling you with Rashada, thank goodness Miami got out of that. I'm serious.
This is what it takes.
After the things that some people told me, I
Gators
wouldn't.
couldn't mortgage
Sorry.
Ben Hill Griffin Stadium to buy a winning season this year.
Joshua, let's go. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Thank you for the $4.99, bro. Shame on you, Billy, for using someone else's playbook. He's trying, man. He's giving it his best shot, It's like that Simpsons meme when Bart's got the cake and it says, "At least you tried." I really think Tennessee runs away with this. The spread on this game was like 6.5 or 7.5 in favor of Tennessee. They're thinking Tennessee wins, but it's at most by like a touchdown. Tennessee could run away with this. Rashada really played himself, and that's why he's at Arizona State. Now, I will say this. I for real, I cannot talk too much about this because I try to not bash the kids. Rashada's parents played a part in all of the stuff that happened as well. And I'm fine with saying that because Rashada's parents kind of screwed him too. It's not just him. Oh, wow. Big throw from Mertz right there to move the sticks. You bash the kids all the time. That's okay. I just know with me having, the platform, people will try to clip it out of context and put me on blast. But Rashada's parents played a part in screwing him over. Especially at Miami. I'll say that. Especially at Miami. Because there was something that happened with that, and I couldn't believe it.
On the side of your helmet.
Tackle!
Saban looks like someone ran his dog over and left.
What are they doing? Did they think it was flag football for a second? They got lucky. Man. Tennessee forgot to tackle for about 20 seconds. Completely forgot. I do agree with that, Nick. I do agree that that guy is talented. Yep. That's a fair statement. Oh! Blocked extra point. Well, well, well. They just can't have anything completely go their way. That's what I think is so funny. So what happened here? Yo, there's a lot of Tennessee players just big chilling right there. Yo, well, I don't follow Tennessee, so I don't know all of their players by name. What happened? 44, even though 44 got blocked there, you can't just kind of bounce off of that. He could dive down and make a tackle there. And then 5 just tried to throw his shoulder into him. You're not going to throw your shoulder into ETN and tackle him. 44 could have fell off of that block and whatever. Good thing I don't have a dog in this fight and I don't care, right? This is kind of fun, though, reacting with you guys to games that don't matter for us.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
F.A. Pigeonhole, I'm a night owl. This a different mode. I might have to make her paint a 6 on her pinky toe. Heard you with a shooting guard. Just let him know I would have you courtside, not the middle row.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Dropping the freestyle midstream. Let's go from Drake. That is the Drake, by the way. Drake does watch. That is the Drake, in case you guys were wondering. Thank you, Drake. Well said. Well said. Thank you for the 2, man. Straight to the PayPal. That was ugly. Number 5 playing bumper cars. Yeah, he's going to get an earful for that. Yeah, that was crazy. All favorites playing like ass today. What's up, Jax Booney? How about them Seminoles? I'd be scared to catch a bullet pass from Milton. Whew. You know that thing's got some juice on it. Eye test, Miami looks better than a lot of these top 25 teams.
This is
3 weeks in, Mike, I would say yes.
On the side of your helmet.
Yeah, eye test,
That tackle attempt by number 5. Wow.
Embarrassing. You want to know what Mario Cristobal would do, Chris? Mario Cristobal would put number 5 on the bench. Mario ain't having none of that. I think I'm 1 play behind y'all. Maybe. That was the Manny Diaz school of tackling there. See? There we go, Melissa. Having fun. Let's go. And just casually. Milton with an overthrow is not uncommon, though. He had a step. That's a touchdown. If he drops that down in the basket, it's game over. It's 14-6. I feel you, Nick. I don't fully know what to think about the Tar Heels. Minnesota's not a terrible football team, so it's kind of hard. I don't know, man. I don't know. Dang. You had a potential touchdown opportunity on that second down play just a moment ago. If you haven't won in the swamp in 20 years, you got to capitalize on those opportunities. Bubble screen on a 3rd and long. Thank goodness for Shannon Dawson. Thank you.
We ballin', boy.
Because what am I trying to say here? Get it together, Coop. This is what I would be sitting here doing either way. So I decided, why not go live for some of these games and hang out? And those that enjoy it will stop by, and if people don't, it's cool. I get it. But this is what I'd be doing. This would right here is what I'd be doing if I wasn't streaming. I'd be standing here staring at my TV. What's up, Christopher Leonard? All right. Gators with another shot here. Wow. Okay. Easy first down. Workforce freebie. My man, Canes fan member, 3 months. Appreciate that, bro. I wonder what Mario and Lou had in store for Lou Cristobal Jr. Even Orlando Franklin threw shade at him after that penalty. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man.
This is what it
I
takes
don't want to know, honestly.
to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
I'm in the trenches. Relax, can you not play that lil boy in the club? 'Cause we do not listen to Rat Sweet in Atlanta. I buy her a wig. She tellin' me, TAE is the best.
Dirk. Lil Dirk in the building. Yeah, Drake and Lil Dirk. You guys didn't know I knew these guys, did you? Out here freestyling, trying to hype y'all up. Come on now. Come on now. Thank you, Dirk, for the 2. Coop, did you give your take on the Florida State game yet? I did, Bobby. But I could go a little deeper. Basically,
This is what it takes
for me, and I'm just being
to wear the
honest.
U
I'll be blunt
on the
with you
side of
guys.
your helmet.
Musical notes overrated in the style of the FSU war chant.
Mertz flushed out of the pocket. Oh, come on. Yo, number 8 left his feet, and it was game over after that. Yo, I know you're trying to bat it down, but once you get airborne, it's over. Oh. He stays flat-footed right there. He stops Mertz before. Oh. All right, 1 quarter down. 7-6 off of a missed extra point. All right. What's up, Mike? Hey, Joshua, thank you for the $4.99, man. We're all having a good time poking fun at Florida State, Alabama. Everybody on the struggle bus this weekend that ain't us. Hey, what's up, Platinum Hawk? Always looking out for those targeting calls. Always watching. Vigilant. I appreciate you, man. We wouldn't have went back and forth with you if I didn't think you could handle it. Appreciate you being here. You know we're here to have fun. There it is, spreading some love. See, y'all want to be here. Look, you want to be here because look at the generosity in the stream. Chris Gaffney. Chris showing love on a Tennessee Volunteers stream. Look at that. Hey, y'all showed up to the right stream. Welcome to the Canes fam. Yo, David Collins. Look at that. David Collins already said thanks, Chris. Appreciate you doing that. Thank you, Chris. Sauce Vader, Lorenzo, Matt C., Louis Valdez, Tattoo Terry, Billy Jackson, Mike Ebersole, Anthony Terrell. New Canes fan members.
We ballin', boy.
Yo!
We
I still got it on?
boy.
Don't think I ain't got it on.
We ballin', boy.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, we might be watching Tennessee, but you guys know it's all about the U all day, every day, right? We're just scoping out potential future competition, just enjoying college football after we already handled business. That's what we're out here doing. Workforce freebie. Also showing some love, paying it forward. Just look, guys, you get a membership. You get a membership. Workforce freebie. Thank you for the 5 gifted, man. Alpaca Lips. Let's go. Alpaca Lips got a gifted. EF2K7. Divine Wright. Andreas Gonzalez and Chad Love. Welcome to the Canes fam. Oprah has officially entered the chat. I love it, man. I love it. Thank you, guys. I wasn't expecting. Look, y'all, I was just expecting to hang out. I appreciate you. And Bobby, I haven't forgot about your Florida State question. So, did Florida State fans like that Florida State combo or no? Because I saw
This
Nick
is what
saying
it
he
take
didn't like it.
To
No,
wear you
Jax Booney
on the
said
side
he
of
didn't
your
like
helmet.
it.
Who's our playoff sleeper? Mine's Washington.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Ooh.
Cooper Pooper. What's
Oh
up,
my-
dude?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Kane Freak. I have never heard anyone put Cooper and Pooper together. It's the first time for everything, and that's the first time I'm hearing it. Thank you for the $9.99, Kane Freak. And 850 Matthew, thank you for the $1.99. We're big chillin', Kane Freak. Not big hit on Mertz. I figured we would watch this game, Kane Freak, because it is a little relevant since it's Florida. Most of us can agree we don't like the Florida Gators. And I just wanted to see if Tennessee beats them after not beating them 20 years in the swamp. I thought it'd be kind of fun to poke fun at UF if that happens. Thank you for the $9.99, Kane Freak. And 850 Matthew, I'll have to revisit that. Let me think on that for a minute, but don't let me forget it. Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
This
I
is
gotta
what
be
it
honest,
take
Duke looks tough. They do. They're well
to wear
coached.
the U
They're
on the side of
talented.
your helmet.
Riley Leonard's
Even
good.
BC fans were chanting overrated and they lost.
Oof. They're down for me. Canes Hunter 69, thank you for the 2. Thank you. So, Bobby, let me revisit your question here right quick. Basically, what I said for the Florida State game, man, massive 3rd and 12 here for Mertz. What I said for Florida State is, it was the red bandana game for Boston College. It was an away game.
This is what it
Boston
take
College really had nothing to lose.
wear
I
the
know
U
it's early,
on the side of your
so
helmet.
it's kind of tough to say
Cooper
that.
Pooper. Please thank me for the new brand and marketing effort.
What were we talking about, Bobby? Chris, clearly I'm trying to have a one-on-one here with Bobby Samarco, my good friend, Amazing throw there from Mertz, actually. Putting it right where only his guy could get it. Picked it right out of the air. I feel like what happened is Florida State just kind of had an uh-oh game. Is Florida State a little overrated? I think so. Not saying that they, I don't know exactly where they land. They should have still taken care of business against Boston College. There wasn't that torrential downpour. There weren't 50-mile-per-hour winds. I think it was just kind of a, oh, crap, we messed up. Maybe they didn't scheme very well. Maybe they didn't game plan for it well. I actually think, fandom set to the side, Florida State will be okay. Are they a little overrated? Probably. I still don't think Boston College is that good. I think it's one of those where Boston College had nothing to lose even this early in the season. They threw it all at Florida State and gave it everything and came up just a little bit short. Florida
This is
State
what it
survived.
take to wear the U on the
Hopefully
side of
that
your
made
helmet.
sense. I'm all over
Nothing
the place.
better to do tonight. Where is Gator George? Clown face.
Where
This
is
is what it
George?
take
Actually,
to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
where's George?
Duke cost me $10. I took NW and 21.5 points.
Oh,
This is what it
my
take.
parlay's wrecked, Joshua.
To wear the U
My parlay
side
is
of your helmet.
wrecked.
Raising hands, light skin tone, 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 raising hands, light
Where's
skin
Chalupa?
tone.
Chris, Cane Freak, Chalupa, all, do you see what all of you started? I can't even watch a Tennessee Florida game without hearing Pooper Cooper, Cooper Pooper,
raising hands,
Yep.
light skin tone, raising hands, light skin tone,
Yep.
raising hands, light skin tone, raising hands, light skin tone, raising hands, light
That
skin
too.
tone, raising hands, light skin tone. Thanks, Chris.
This is what it take
Wow, Chris.
to wear the U on the side of your
Because
helmet.
of Chris.
Respectfully, Chris G. I used the Cooper Pooper trademark first. Grin grin.
You're all banned, by the way. I'm watching this game by myself for the rest of the stream. You're all banned. Miami fans, Florida State fans, Georgia fans, Gator fans, Vol fans, you're all banned. It's going to take me a few minutes, but I can get all of you. It's no problem. Coop, don't blame Chris or Melissa. Blame Susan. True, true. We got a commercial break, guys. We're small talking. Cane Freak 2001 3 times. I'll sit you atop your throne here in just a moment with the big 50. Thank
This
you
is what
also
it
for the
take
1999.
to wear
Melissa,
the U. on the
a.k.a.
side of
Hoodie
your
Girl,
helmet.
a.k.a.
I did
the
not
famous.
take credit for creating Cooper Pooper. I just invested in the branding and marketing effort to ensure the name stuck.
You did. Unfortunately. It will not stick, by the way. It won't. I'll make sure of it. It will be my personal mission this season that it does not stick. A.k.a. the famous Hoodie Girl. Can't wait. Couple more weeks, Melissa. Couple more weeks. Party in the green light. Thank you for the love, Melissa. Joshua, thank you for the $1.99. I'll show you my parlay at halftime. Remind me. You don't have to donate. Like just drop it in the chat and remind me, and I'll show you how wrecked my parlay is for this week. I'm just going to have to do 2 separate parlays, one that makes sense and one that just seems absolutely insane. I might just put teams up on the wall and throw darts at it. And whatever it lands on, that's the team that I pick, because that's the way this season is going so far. Not for Miami, but for everybody else, it seems. Cane Free, I'll be looking for George. I think he knows what's going to happen, and I think he just I think he isn't even going to bother. And Bobby, was that for you the same? To me, it's just a classic letdown game and nothing more. Wow.
This is what it takes
If ETN can carry
to
the
wear the U
Gators here,
on the side of your helmet.
This is a crappy chat co-op lol.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Chris G. We can market the TMOK sign.
no,
This is what it
no,
take.
it will not happen.
To wear the U
I know a
on the
good
side of your
lawyer.
helmet.
When in doubt, gaslight and blame Susan. Ha 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 ha.
I know a good lawyer. Chris, what was that lawyer's number again? ETN already has almost 100 yards. Oh my. Somebody tackle that running back. Yo. Just a classic letdown game and
This
nothing
is what it
more.
takes
Still think they're a contender this year with the
to wear
roster
the
they
U
have. Games like
on
this
the side of
happen.
your
Still
helmet.
came out with the W.
Tell
Yep.
George. Utah just scored again. Grin grin.
George! George! Where are you? George! He's not here. George is not here. He's been in every stream except this one. I wonder why. Where is he? If you guys don't know, George is a diehard Florida Gators fan, and he has trolled my channel for years. Going on 7 years now since I created it. Anyone here betting in the state of Florida? Coop got me itching to parlay, but can't find any place. I think sports betting is illegal in Florida, right? Don't quote me on that, but I think sports betting is not legal in Florida. And I know that's super frustrating. Cooper Pooper has a ring to it. It sounds terrible. Nope, definitely not. When in doubt, gaslight and blame Susan. I am going to do that for the remainder of the season. Good idea, workforce. Kane Freak, thank you for the 10. John O'Mara, thank you for the 5. Chris, thank you for the 5. Let me swap it over, put Kane Freak on top of his throne. I agree with everything you said, Bobby. I realize that it's going to be an unpopular opinion with Canes fans because I'm still going to poke fun at Florida State. You beat Boston College 31-29. Honestly, it's insane that it was that close, given that Boston College had almost 20 penalties. It's crazy to even think about it. But I do agree that I think it was a letdown game, an game, a whoopsie game. And what I said to people, Bobby, is I hope this doesn't happen. But we have to remember that once we get into ACC play, that could potentially happen to Miami as well. A lot of teams, not all of them, but a lot of teams do have those letdown games where you're like, yo, we have to escape with a victory, but as long as we get the W, we'll move on to the next one. You know what I mean? Everyone's going to be giving us a hard time and giving us crap, but as long as we walk away with the win. And I can promise you that Florida State fans are definitely double thinking, like they're second guessing some things. You know what I mean? It's in the back of their mind. Wait a minute. Well, maybe, they're thinking about it. But at the end of the day, they are going to say, hey, we're undefeated. We got the win. We faced the adversity, and we overcame it. And I am not here to talk up Florida State. Yo, let's clown them, let's dog them, let's give them a hard time because they would be doing it to us. But a lot of teams do have those letdown games like that. And luckily for them, they were able to fight through it and come out on top because it very easily could have went a totally different way. Very easily in that game. So I agree. I've got the same opinion as you. We're still going to clown them, though. Definitely. BC beat BC. That's fair. Yeah. Thomas, I don't know where George is. Gators knocking on the door in the red zone. They're going to keep running it. They're just going to keep giving it to ETN. Force Merch to throw. Don't let ETN run the ball. It's crazy, Christopher. A lot of people have Penn State in the college football playoffs. Force Merch to throw. I know he could. We saw him make a throw earlier, but they're trying to lean on ETN at times. He's not in here, but. Okay. They picked it up. What's up, Dante? Penn State always overrated. Yeah, they always hype them up. Yeah, 18 penalties. Yeah. All I knew it was almost 20, Nick. I knew it was almost 20 penalties. It just blows my mind. Dude, they showed on TV needs to go back to the 80s. Yeah, Traveling Fools is such a good guy. Is Tennessee's tackling been this bad all season? Are there any Vol fans in here? because I've not been watching them. This tackling is giving me flashbacks. Gators go for 2 here, right? Yeah, like, Melissa, I didn't realize Tennessee's tackling was this bad. How are you going to compete in the SEC and tackle like this? All right, so they are going for 2 here. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see. We'll try to make it a little dramatic here. Okay. Oh, gobbled up. Woo, man. Dang, Tennessee wasn't having that. Ooh. So what Florida's doing is Mertz is making a couple of throws when he needs to, but they're beating Tennessee on the ground. Tennessee's tackling has not been the best. And they're running the ball on them. Point blank.
This is what it take
That wasn't even
to wear the
ETN.
U on the side of your helmet.
Okay, chat. I feel co-op is a little bit self-conscious about the whole Cooper pooper thing. I am going to stop for a while so I can be supportive.
This is what it take
I don't believe you.
to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Penn State has Manny Diaz as DC. They not a threat, clown face.
No, this one came free. My bad. This one.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Feels good to be undefeated. Thank you, Kane Freak, for another $1.99. I'm gonna pin that one instead of the $49.99 one because this one's funnier. Nah, I'm actually not self-conscious about it, Chris. We can talk poop if you want. If you want to talk poop, we can talk poop. Thank you for the 5. All right. Tennessee, what do you got? Oh, the swamp's getting rowdy. They can't let the crowd keep them out of this, man. What's your prediction for this game tonight? I'll be honest, I didn't have a specific number in mind, but I had Tennessee winning by 14 or more. Who is number 21 on their D-line? Yo! Real talk, I won't run from it. I had Tennessee winning by 14 or more, though. I don't know what the final score would be, but 14 or more. Yep. Which is still possible. 21, yo, I got to look that dude up. Holy smokes. He just bulldozed his way
This is
through
what it take
the Tennessee O-line.
to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Can you hear that? I hear the fans chanting something. Oh, I know what it is. Cooper, pooper, Cooper, pooper, Cooper, pooper, Cooper, pooper, Cooper, pooper. Smiley face.
Never heard it before. And you know, look at the timing. My television just died, Chris. And that's not a joke. Chris, you killed my TV. Thanks a lot, Chris. You guys need to tell Chris. Tell Chris thank you.
This is what it
You
take
killed Coop's TV. Chris,
to
you
wear
owe
the
me a
U
TV.
on the
I
side of
missed
your
the play.
helmet.
We watching a poop game may as well talk about poo.
It's dead, for real. What just happened? I can only see it over on my second monitor. It looked like he threw an interception. Fill me in. But I'm seeing penalties. I'm seeing penalties all over the place. Number 21. I need to see this guy's stats. Bulldozed his way through. How do you say you put two, you double team him, you got two guys on him. How do you stop a guy who probably weighs close to 500 pounds? I guess you just wear him down, right? He's got to get tired at some point. Is the stage too big for the Vols in the swamp? Is it too big? So I missed all the penalties. Did the interception stand? Chris, thank you for the big 20. If you guys don't know, I spent the first half of my week with explosive diarrhea. So that's the if you didn't piece it together. Joshua, thank you for the $1.99. Watching a poop game, might as well talk about poop. That is the theme.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Yep.
Chris G, in the interest of marketing, keeping the Cooper Pooper alive will help support channel more $.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
OnlyFans Dono, Co-op TV and new game controller.
You guys are literally making me tear up. I'm laughing so much. Coop's getting paid for having a really poopy day. Next live stream will be from the bathroom. Workforce freebie, thank you for the 305. New TV fund. Chris broke my television. Chris and Cane Freak. Both broke. You're both guilty. I blame both of you. Chris and Cane Freak broke Coop's TV. It was an 80-inch, by the way. Just so you know. Thank you, Cane Freak, for another 49. Chris, 20. Joshua, $1.99. Y'all are something else. Workforce freebie. 305. I appreciate y'all. Yes, I see the chat. Yes, I do see it. Yes, I sure do.
This is what it take.
They said he weighs 435 pounds. That guy's got to get gassed.
They
right?
said 21 weighs 435.435 flushed.
Okay. Oh! Did he fumble right there? I mean, I know he fell on it, but was he down? No, it was out. Oh, he recovered though. Whoo! You want to talk about lucky? You fumble right there at the half-yard line. I mean, either way, he recovered it. So, you know. Where was Mama Coop? Mama Coop said, Joby gonna cry. My mom is at a football party with her boyfriend, and he's a big Tennessee fan. Mama Coop, tell Joby. Don't tell him, ask him. I want you to ask him something and type it back in here. What is Tennessee doing? What are they doing? I know they haven't won at the Swamp in 20 years. Is that what it is? Billy Napier is not a good head coach. The Florida Gators are not a good football team. What are they doing? Is your TV working again? Thankfully, yes, it is. We fixed it. IT troubleshooting. Did you restart it? Yep. Tennessee spent all week with diarrhea statewide. Very possible. The diarrhea bug is going around Tennessee. I kind of want to buy one of these chicken wraps from Burger King. I saw Melissa asking if I was going to go for Taco Bell at halftime. By the time I return, the game would be over. Because it's too far away. Burger King chicken wraps look kind of good, though. Let's take a look at some of the other scores going down. Let's get a little update here. What did the final Bama score end up being? What do we got? What do we got here? Ole Miss is already up 10-0 on Georgia Tech, as expected. If Georgia Tech still, though, could make that a game, it'd be pretty funny. Wow. 309 total yards of offense for Alabama, 107 passing yards. Nick Saban and the Alabama Crimson Tide do not have a quarterback. You know he's dying inside. This is the end. This is legitimately the end for them. I don't think this was a letdown uh-oh game. I think it's over. I'm serious. I really do. They're done. They're done. We already looked at the rest of these. Look, I was only a couple years off, guys. In my diss track in 2021, I said Saban's retirement 2021. 2024, I was like 3 years off. 2023, I was 2 to 3 years off. That's pretty close. Florida just, man, running the ball well. When they need to throw, it's accurate. It's on the money. Can we get a little goal line stand here? 3rd and goal. Hey, man, like. That's not good. That's not good. The swamp is a tough place to play. You don't want to go down like this. You want to talk about killing the morale and the vibe for the Volunteers. Keep an eye on that body language. Mama Coop, what did Joby say? The last touchdown was in the final minutes. I'd be embarrassed to be an Alabama fan.
Where's what
Peanut?
It take
Where is Peanut?
On the side of your helmet.
Cooper Pooper was patient zero for the crap strain that went around Tennessee. Grin grin.
This is what it take.
I got it and then it mutated from there.
On the side of your helmet.
Melissa, I bought Coop a snack for halftime. I bought him 2 beans. His favorite.
I already forgot about that. You guys don't even know what Chris is talking about. It's going to be a wild night. Buckle up. It's not even a Miami stream, and it's going to be a wild night.
This is what it takes.
What are score predictions for next weekend? I'm not quite ready to give.
I wanted Tennessee to win, but my money went on Florida, as it's tough to beat Florida at the swap in a night game. Is that their version of a touchdown chain? I'm not trying to be funny. What was that? Like, I need a Florida fan or someone familiar with the program to fill me in because I'm lost.
This is what it take.
I wanted to try it to see
where
what
the
it
U
felt like.
on the side of your helmet.
Co-op, I save you money,
Tennessee.
man. No need for Taco Bell. You have beans, smiley face.
Tennessee, what are you doing? I'm getting mad, and I don't even care about either of these teams. Oh, they can't hear. Oh, 63 said, what's the play? He doesn't even know. Oh, boy. Is it crumbling? Oh, no. Gators are their confidence is rising. What's up, Steve? What's up, Relatable Gaming? We'll catch up here in just a second. Oh, I legit had Tennessee winning by 14 or more. He's just getting manhandled. My gosh. Right, Melissa? I saw that too. Tennessee is falling apart right now. Boy, must suck to have a bad O-line. Here we go. 3rd and 20. 3rd and 20 for Joe Milton and the Volunteers. What do you do here? Screen. Run. Oh, what? That's not. That. Yo, what? Is that? I thought Josh Heupel's offense was, huh? I'm lost. I'm actually lost. Basically 3rd and 20, and I mean, I get it. That's tough down and distance, but Tennessee gave up. They laid down. It's early. Josh Heupel is a good halftime adjusting coach. Well, he might need to make some adjustments right now, because if he's not careful, they're going to be down by 20
This is
plus.
what it take
Holy
to wear the U
smokes.
on the side of your helmet.
Campbell on Tennessee O-line as a Miami transfer.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your
well,
helmet.
PLZ, list out your predictions via reality today.
Well, are you talking about my parlays, Chris? Like the games that I actually put money on? So I'm like, hey, this is what I put I don't bet on every game. It was like 6 games. But I can show my parlay, the 6 games that I locked in and said, these are the ones I'm confident in. If I bet the spread, how much. I can pull it up. I won't even have to make a list. I can just pull it up and show you. And we can go over it. I'll do it. I don't care. I'll definitely do it, yeah. Because it shows how unpredictable this season is. Like, I understand a lot of people argue, hey, you don't know football. Hey, you don't. Look, sometimes, here's the thing, and I'm not making excuses for myself. It blows my mind how often. Do you guys agree or disagree? I'm just asking. It blows my mind how often college football proves to me that it's unpredictable. You can bring as much knowledge as you want. You can study the film. You can look at the stats. You can see how these two teams match up. And there are plenty of times none of that matters. Literally none of it. Sometimes it does. But there are plenty of times that it doesn't. You did not. Did you? Chris, thank you for the $1.99. Canes Hunter, 69, thank you for the 2. And I did forget about that. And they've been hyping Campbell up on that Tennessee O-line. I've been hearing them talk about it all week. How do you think Uncle Lou was feeling earlier? True. Does that mean all the big three will be in the rankings? I don't know. Did Texas play today? Where's Texas at? They're playing Wyoming. They're down 7-0. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, this season, just forget all the stats. Forget everything. I guess that was a touchdown, Kane. Yep. Chris, thank you for the $4.99 before that. Kane Freak, thank you for the $4.99 before that. I wanted Tennessee to win, but my money went on Florida as is tough to beat Florida at the Swamp in a night game. And that is what makes the most sense. If history has a tendency to repeat itself. And I know that people hear that all the time, but it is true. There's a reason why Tennessee, even when they've been decent, has not beat Florida in the Swamp in 20 years. So there's a good reason for that. It can be a tough place to play if it's a lit atmosphere, and they've packed that stadium full. It's a big-time game. Kane Freak, thank you for the $19.99 before that. I think I'm caught up here. ETN, still, they're going to run. Man, if Tennessee can't stop that run game, it's game over. That's it. Yo, just... This is blowing my mind. Tennessee is ranked 11 and Florida is nothing. Correct. Florida opened with that loss to Utah, and Utah was playing their backup quarterback the entire game. Don't let me forget to pull up my parlay list, Chris. We'll do it at halftime. We'll do the bean. We'll pull up the parlay. And I'll show you guys the games I bet on. It's done. Like, it's fried. Right out of the gate, the first game I bet on was Florida State at, I think, 27.5. Done. Parlay dead. I took Tennessee money line. This game isn't over yet, though. I took Kansas State money line. They lost to Mizzou by 3. Worst one of the season so far. That is interesting. That's interesting. Who makes these bets? Coach Coop or Neutral Coop? Neutral Coop. Don't bet on us anymore. Florida State let me down. You see that? I put a little bit of money on Florida State, and they let me down. I'm in shock. I can't believe it. Never bet on trash. That means you should definitely keep betting on them. True. I'll spend money if
This is what it take
if it makes FSU suck.
to wear the U
I'll bet on them
on the
every
side of your
week.
helmet.
I was wrong. I though UF's
Tennessee
O-line was
can't
trash,
tackle.
but apparently they are just trash at pass blocking.
This is what it take
Yeah.
to wear the U
I mean, again,
on the side of your helmet.
week to week, this season's
Beans.
weird.
$5 per bean. I'll remind you. Don't
whoa,
worry.
Whoa.
This is what it take
I didn't say $5
to
per
you.
bean.
on the side of your helmet.
Neutral Co-op is a idiot though. Coach Co-op should bet.
You might be right, Steve. I'm starting to piece it together. Maybe by the end of the season, I'll have it figured out.
This
Come
is
on.
what it take to wear the U
Oh, almost a
on the
one-handed
side of your
catch there.
helmet.
You probably should set bean prices for future.
Yeah, there is a bean price. There is. It's a lot more than 5. It's a heck of a lot more than 5. Thank you for the $1.99, Chris. Steve, thank you for the 2. Chris, thank you for the $1.99. Joshua, thank you for the $4.99. I am shocked at the Florida's O-line versus Tennessee's D-line here. Oh, they got some penetration there. But they can't tackle! They can't tackle! Yo! Whew. That went from a sack to... it don't even matter. Tennessee cannot tackle. Wow. And it's not halftime yet. We still have 2 minutes and 22 seconds left.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Can YL point me to the bean price list on this channel? Otherwise, make one and enjoy your 2 beans smiley face.
No, I can't. You're right. What's the line still on this game, Game Freak? I'm about to put a bet right now if they don't still have the Gators as that, right? You're talking about before the game started? I'm sure it shifted a lot, right?
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Coop, Florida plus 5.5 looks like a winner. Thumbs up.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
The best thing that Tennessee has is good Mayfield ice cream. Tennessee football sucks, game over.
It is good. It is good. The Tennessee fans are going to freak out because all the talk... Here's the thing. I can give you guys some insight here. I live in Tennessee. I live 30 minutes from Neyland Stadium. Keep that in mind. I'm surrounded by Tennessee fans. I speak daily with Tennessee fans, diehard Tennessee fans. They've been talking all week about how Tennessee is going to win by 4 touchdowns or more. This was going to be an absolute blowout in the swamp, and they were going to embarrass the Gators. This is one of the worst Gator teams they've ever seen, and it was going to be ugly and real bad, and they were going to run the Gator fans out of there. I live here. I've heard it. What's going on? That'd burn a timeout. Yo! I don't care who wins. I swear I don't. But what are they doing?
On the side of your helmet.
Thought the whole point of the stream was to watch Florida lose?
It was.
Cut the stream, bro. We'll get M next time, champ.
What's going on? This only works for the Canes. What, you talking about the streams? Nah, if you're talking about the streams, I like just hanging out, bro. I watch college football games all day. All day. When that Miami game is done, I'm watching more football. Before Miami kicks off, I'm watching more football. Miscommunication. Wow. But it is definitely weird. It's a little weird, Doug, because there's no siren. I'm not going to be as into it because I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't care about which team wins. I would have preferred for Florida to lose, though. That's the thing. I would have preferred for Florida to lose. It's weird watching the stream when it's the first time we aren't rooting for the same team. Interesting. That changes things, right? We're enemies, Doc.
This is what it take
3rd and
to wear the
2.
U on the side of your helmet.
Can we say Tennessee got exposed LMAO?
Now,
This
it
is
ain't
what it
over
take
yet. I will say Tennessee
to
can
wear the
score
U
in a hurry.
on the side of your helmet.
I just shivered a little. Thought I'm watching Miami versus MTSU.
It's kind of what it feels like. It's this weird, like, 2x2 formation. Like, trying to spread them out, I guess. I mean, it got 5 or 6. I see what they're doing. They're trying to spread those corners out. Two timeouts.
This is what it take to wear the U
Tennessee's
on the side of your
O-line,
helmet.
bro? Am
Suddenly,
I crazy?
the Alabama score today is making sense.
Am I crazy? Look, I am not even trolling. This is Tennessee. Tennessee's offensive line is gassed. This is them. This is them. They're going to call a timeout here, right? It's 36. No? Okay, wait till after this play. I am going to imitate Tennessee's offensive line, and I can do it perfectly. What are they? Why are they? I am so confused. This is legit Tennessee's O-line, and I swear I am not trying to be funny. Go back and watch the last play. This is them. All right? Can I be on camera? All right, this is them. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is... 136 rushing yards. Again, Tennessee, known for explosive offense, but they run the ball a lot, and they're not doing it well. Florida's going to keep feeding ETN. How are they gassed? They haven't even been on the field that long. I don't even think – see, I said gassed. I don't think they're gassed. I think they're just lost and not into it. Are they that demoralized? It's 26-7. Oh. All right, have they quit? Yeah, real talk. Have they quit? Does this Tennessee team have no fight? You're going up against a Florida team that lost to Utah week 1 with their backup quarterback. You're supposed to be the number 11 team in the country. And bro. Line us up against Tennessee. Let us play the number 11 team in the country. Yeah, UT pooped the bed. They need Cooper's pooper scooper. I agree. Gonna have to load those guys up with some Imodium in the locker room. Don't believe what I'm watching? I don't either. I'm actually kind of shocked. Chris with the $1.99. Suddenly the Alabama score today is making sense. I guess.
On the side of your helmet.
They're bump blocking and hooking.
Are you oh, you're saying like what they're doing is that like that's the way they're playing. Like that's what they're trying to do. Appreciate the 2, Canes Hunter. Chris, thank you for the $1.99. Canes Hunter 69, thank you for the 5. Thought you were watching Miami versus MTSU. D-Lo 53, can we say Tennessee got exposed? Maybe, because I really don't have a lot of hope for them to come back in the second half. I realize that people are saying Heupel is great at halftime adjustments. Nothing in that first half says Tennessee can win this football game. Nothing. They can't stop the run. It comes back. Tennessee had that one opportunity where Milton overthrew it just a tad, or maybe the wide receiver was just a step or two too slow, where it would have been a touchdown. You had another opportunity where the Florida player fumbled at about the 1 or the half-yard line, recovered. Opportunity would have been tough to come up with that for Tennessee, but could have capitalized on that. Just mistake after mistake after mistake. The swamp is loud. Florida has taken advantage of those opportunities, man. Line it up, like I said. Let's line it up. We're 22, Tennessee's 11. Let's run it. I can't believe dude hit 61-yarder. I'm blown away. 61-yard field goal to give Mizzou the win over Kansas State.
This is what it take.
Yeah, they do. Alabama does have quarterback
on the
issues.
side of your helmet.
They don't have
Two
one.
beans and a list of your bets. Let's go.
All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. When's the last time Saban didn't have a quarterback? He doesn't know how to run a team without a pretty talented quarterback. If any other team would have played Alabama today and they played like they did, they would have lost. Why couldn't we have played Alabama? Why couldn't we have played Alabama this week? Forget 2021. Why couldn't it have been Miami versus Alabama 2023, week 3? I think Saban's messing up that quarterback situation. And that's all. That could be fair. That could be a fair statement. My father-in-law, who lives with us, born and raised in Knoxville, is going to be livid. I feel really bad for him. He was so hyped this year. I think it's right. I think Chris was talking about how they're only ranked because they beat Alabama last year. I'm actually in shocked. I'm shocked. What did I say? I'm in shocked. Show the pic I sent you via text. Yeah, the Alabama game. Yeah, right here. This one. Alabama's drive chart. Punt, 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 punt. Field goal. There. Chris sent me this picture earlier. Yeah. I think Saban should have went with the other guy. What's his name? I'm going blank. What's the other guy that they played early in the season? Milroe? Is it Milroe? Millhouse? The world. Look at the number of plays per drive. 4, 3, 5, 6, 8, 5. That's pitiful. Saban's going to retire because he's going to have a heart. Saban's either going to retire. If he doesn't, he's going to have a heart attack. Insignificant. Milroe. Milroe is who he should play. Milroe, yeah. Sorry about that, David. I know that can be rough, man. This is why rankings don't mean much for the first 3 to 4 weeks. Bingo! Ding, 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 ding! Winner! Winner! Cypher! Exactly. Everything is based off of last year and what you think or what they think this year will look like. Well, obviously, there's been a lot of weird things happen. Weird things happen. You know? Melissa was saying, look at the Oklahoma State score. Let's refresh. I owe Chris a bean. I told him I would do it. He paid up. And then I will show my parlay bets for this week. Now, if you guys watched my video, you already know what my parlay bets were for this week. It's ugly. It's really, really bad. Wyoming still winning 7-3 against Texas. Hello? Melissa, what? Okay, here's the deal. Here's the deal. I agree. See, Melissa says they shouldn't even bother with rankings till the college football playoffs. I understand they need to give it some kind of baseline. I know what they're trying to do, but it is wild how much at times it's so inaccurate and just is way off and doesn't even matter. They're going to have to shift it so much. Like Alabama, they bumped Alabama after the Texas loss to what, 11? Did they have them at 11? Well, I'm sorry, but going into halftime with South Florida and then it still being late before you even get ahead into the fourth quarter, Alabama doesn't deserve to be 11? Tennessee's 11. What's Alabama, 10? 10. Like, it's tough because they do the rankings. Again, you got to have some kind of baseline going into the year. But wow, it just shows how crazy it can be. Week 3 has been wild. Week 3 has been, it's been interesting. I'm glad that we got our game out of the way. Let me just say. I'm very happy we got our game out of the way. Clicks and views, that's all it's for. Might be. Here, I'll show you guys my... I'm going to ask for some rips in the chat for my week 3 parlay. And I don't run, I don't hide. We all know this. You guys know I don't. My game plan this week for my college football bets was to play it safe and be conservative. I just want you to know before I show you this that was the theme for this week.
This is what
Safe,
it take
conservative bets that I felt comfortable
on the side
making.
of your helmet.
Now,
Holy
let me show you.
poop. Look at Michigan score. What?
Oh, we'll look at it. Hold on. We'll look at it. Let me go ahead and pay up and show my parlay from this week. Now, it's not quite as bad as I'm making it sound. But still, this was my safe, conservative bet. And obviously not safe and not conservative enough. This is what I took. And I do a video every week, guys, with my parlay picks on FanDuel. So you can always check those out. If they ever hit, I'm going to share a piece of the pie. But they've not hit yet this year. I took Florida State
this is what it take
26.
to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Texas does not look as tough after Bama today.
Nope. They sure don't, actually. This is crazy. I literally don't even know what to think right now. I took Florida State at 26.5, and I understand there were a lot of people who said, Coop, what about the hurricane and stuff? To be fair, I did not take the hurricane stuff into account. And that's because I don't have television, I don't watch the news, and I don't watch the weather. I didn't even know there was a hurricane at all. I had no idea. With that being said, I had locked in Florida State at 26.5. The weather ended up not being that bad, so it really wasn't necessarily a factor, and they still laid an egg. 31-29, only winning by 2. I had them winning by 26.5. Failed. Penn State, I took winning by 14.5 or more. They pulled it out for me. Kansas State lost to a 61-yard field goal. I had money line. All they had to do was finish, and they couldn't do it. I took North Carolina money line. They took care of business. I took Tennessee money line. I was almost bet the spread. It was 6.5 or 7.5 in favor of Tennessee, and I said, I'm going to lay the points on this because Tennessee's going to win by 14 or more. They're down 26-7 going into halftime. Not looking good. The parlay's already dead. It doesn't matter anyways because Florida State screwed it. And then I took Clemson at 25.5 over FAU. And I still think that's a safe bet. So probably out of the 6, this was a 6-leg parlay. 1, 2, 3 will hit, 3 will not. On my safe, conservative parlay bets, rips in the chat, please. Rips, please. Now that was I do. Here's my betting philosophy. Let me fill you in real quick. We're at halftime. We're big chilling. My betting philosophy is this. Low risk, high reward.
This is what it take
when it comes to the
wear
money.
you on the side of your helmet.
That's right, a hurricane derailed FSU. Let's go.
Yo, that's well said. That's well said. Thank you, Workforce Freebie, for the 2. What I do is, I know a lot of you guys, and that's good, but like a lot of you guys will throw out, $50 bet, $100 bet, $500 bet, and you do it on like one game. You'll do like a $100 bet, money line this game to win $50. I don't have that kind of money to play around with. So what I do is juicy 6+ leg parlays typically, and I'll bet $5 or $10 max with a payout of anywhere from $300 to $500. That's the way I like to bet, because even think about it this way. I'm 3 weeks in and none of these have hit. So far, I'm out, I think, $20, 20 or 25 total. All it takes is one of those parlays hitting and winning $500, and it's more than covered itself, plus put me in the positive. And if I don't, worst case, I'm out $10 each week. Not that big of a deal. So that's what I do. Low risk, high reward with my betting. I can't convince myself to drop 500, even 100, honestly, even 50. I can't do it. But so the parlays are hard to hit. I saw some people where they were like, dang, Coop definitely doesn't know how to bet. Parlays are almost impossible to hit, especially when you get into those ones with 6, 7, 8 legs on it. It's going to be hard to get all those right. But rip my parlay. Thanks, Florida State. Thanks a lot. Kane Freak 2001 3 times with the $1.99, and I agree. Man, I don't even know what to think about the season so far. I keep saying maybe it will be the perfect storm for Miami. Actually, imagine it's the perfect storm for Miami. All of these big-time programs that have consistently been on top year in and year out. What if, again, the gap is closing and we're starting to see the difference here? It's starting to show. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Speaking of, Chris, thank you for the $1.99. Speaking of, scrap all of it. I have no idea what team is capable of what. I have no idea. They're halfway through the second quarter and the score is 7-6. We're talking about a team that they have ranked as the number 2 team in the country, beating Bowling Green by 1. Now, I have a feeling the end of this game, the score is going to look quite a bit different. But still, maybe it doesn't. I don't freaking know anymore. I love it, though. I love that everything's kind of getting shaken up. Don't you guys? Let me just ask. This is exciting. I love the shakeup. If we were losing, I wouldn't have the same opinion. Since Miami's winning, I like this. I'm a fan. It's fun, man. It's fun. It's always been Bama, Ohio State, Michigan. It's been all these same poopy teams. You know? Let's change it up. Texas losing to Wyoming. I have to say something before we do this next little thing, because it's halftime. This means the world to me that you guys are hanging out for a game that's not Miami. Thank you. Because it's fun to just talk college football. We don't do that very often. It's usually Miami, And then everything else is like, we might speak on it for just a few seconds. This is a 3 to 4 hour stream, and we're just talking college football, period. Yeah, true. College football shakeups are great for the sport. Yeah. It gets stale, man. Like, for your team, yeah, you're cool with being number one all the time. But for everybody else, heck no. Get Bama out of the way. Clemson, back up. Is it weird that I kept listening to the stream while I showered? No. Just take all of us with you. It's like 100+ of us out here. It's not a Miami watch party, right? I had 1 or 2 DMs. People told me this is stupid. That's fine. Again, the bigger you get, the more people are going to hate. I don't care. I'm having fun. Some of you guys are having fun. I don't care. Good to see you in here, VT. So here's the deal, y'all. I have a Twitch channel where I stream video games. No, I'm not going to promote it because this isn't about promoting things. We're here to watch football. We're talking football. But Chris watches my gaming streams. Chris Gaffney. I was playing some World of Warcraft today. Yeah, I streamed on it before this. I do a thing on my gaming stream. Let me just show you. I do a thing on my gaming stream called the Bean Boozled Challenge. This is way off topic. This is your halftime entertainment, your halftime show. I hope you enjoy because I will not. I do this on there sometimes. Basically, people can pay money and they can make me do this Bean Boozled thing. The caution thing at the top is very appropriate. If you guys don't know what this is, basically this little container is full of jelly beans. Again, this is your halftime show because we're waiting for the game to kick back off. If you don't know what this is, every bean in here has 2 different flavors. It's the same color and each one has different flavors. Let me read some examples to you. The orange ones can be peach or barf. You don't know until you eat it. The brown ones are cappuccino or liver and onions. The pink ones are pomegranate or old Band-Aid. The brown ones are toasted marshmallow or stink bug. There's a yellow and pink one that's strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish. There's also juicy pear or booger. There's birthday cake or dirty dishwater. They're bad. I've literally actually thrown up in my mouth and then just re-swallowed it. That's not a joke. I'm being 1,000% serious and for real here. Correct. Cypher is also in my gaming streams. I do not have a good track record with these at all. So here's the deal. This here is a barf bag. What I'm going to do is put it right here so that way if any projectile vomiting occurs, it'll be right here and it can just catch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it like just dribbles down, you know? Chris Gaffney paid to make me eat 2 of these for you guys, for your entertainment. So if you want to thank anyone, thank Chris.
On the side of your helmet.
Chris. Co-op West Virginia and Pitt is good switch there.
This is what it take.
Are they?
To wear the U.
What are they at right now? West Virginia up 7-3. Okay. I didn't bet on that game because I was worried it would be too close. But I did say I would take Pitt. Thank you for the 2, Canes Football Talk. No wonder Coop has massive diarrhea. Thanks to Chris. Yeah. Thanks to Chris. Jack Bounds. Thank you for the pity dollar, Jack Bounds. And what I mean by pity dollar is you donated that because you feel sorry that I'm having to eat these beans, right? That was a first-time super chat, and I'm pretty sure that you are feeling bad for me. Thank you, Jack. Thank you. I appreciate that. There is a poop one, yes. There is. 2 beans. Okay, so here's what we do. I need to hurry and do this because the game's about to kick back off. It's going to spin the wheel. Chris, you get 1 respin. I'm going to be doing this while the game is kicking off. Here we go. All right. It landed on Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks. Chris, do you want to respin or do you want to take it? It could be Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks. Oh, I'm stalling. I'm stalling hard. Well, guys. The game kicked off. I guess we can't do it. It kicked off. Oh, well. It's too late. I mean, the game is on. A flag on kickoff? Interesting. The price is not $5, y'all. It's not $5. It's not. That's a lie. Chris, do you want to respin? Or do you want me to eat it? Wow. Milton with the fumble. Tennessee's falling apart. They really are. How does someone know what poop tastes like? My thoughts exactly. It hit his shoulder pad. If Tennessee doesn't score here, I say they're done. I know it's early, but... Respin? Okay, respin. Guys, it's your entertainment on this first drive. Same thing. It really wants it to be that. Okay. Birthday cake or dirty dishwater? Birthday cake or dirty dishwater? I can confirm that my mom has had a dirty dishwater and she threw up. Basically. We'll wait till we go to commercials. Don't worry, we'll wait till commercial break. I got you. You just hung up on your mom so you could witness this. Respin again? Tennessee's trying to lean on that run game now. All right, I'll respin. So you thought Tennessee was more air raid? And I'll be honest, Nick, I thought the exact same thing. The only reason I know this is because I watched a breakdown on Tennessee in preparation for viewing this game, and they run the ball way more than I realized. Way, way more. I thought they were like just bombs away. They're actually not. And I thought the exact same thing. All right, Chris said respin, y'all. It landed on buttered popcorn or rotten eggs. I hate eggs, and if you like deviled eggs, then you're wrong. Because deviled eggs are bad. If you like deviled eggs, I'm just going to be honest. You have terrible taste, and that is your opinion that they're good, and you have a wrong opinion. All right, we'll wait till commercial break. Oh, too late. I already respun. Barely got it. Barely. All right, you want dirty dishwater? I'll do dirty dishwater. I don't want to. I'll do it. I'll verify with you guys it's the right thing. We'll just wait till commercials. If you like deviled eggs, put a 1 in the chat right now so I can ban you. We can weed out the people that have bad taste in food. Blech. You sickos. Disgusting. Hey, it's all right, Alex. Kane's got the dub. That's what matters, right? Tennessee needs to score here. Real talk. You never had my grandma's eggs? I'd throw it up just as quick as all the rest of them. I don't care how she makes it. I don't care how much love she puts in that deviled egg. If it goes in my mouth, it's coming back out. And it won't be pretty. How are the Gators winning? It's wild, man. They're running the ball well. Tennessee's not been able to do anything offensively. Mistakes. The swamp is loud. They've had to waste timeouts. They've had false starts. The swamp is living up to its name, with it being a tough place to play. You need the Gators to win. You got to bet on them. I know. Isn't that funny? Slacking. Watching some of these other teams play kind of gives you some perspective. Maybe a little more of where we think that we stand also. You know, these are teams that they're considering. Tennessee's number 11. Bama's number 10. If the Gators win, what do you think their rank will be? They still might not rank them. I mean, that'd put them at 2-1. Could depend on how the rest of this ball game goes. They could maybe break into like top 22 maybe. I've never seen a more inaccurate statement in my 33 years on this planet. Okay, Tennessee's trying to be a little aggressive here. Don't worry, I'll pay you up, Chris. I just want to wait for commercials. Tipped. Big third down. Oh, this is a big third down here. You don't want to settle for 3. You need touchdowns if you're Tennessee with the way the Gators are running the ball. That clock is ticking. I like it. All right. All right. 3rd and 7. What? Tennessee, what are you doing? They've burned 2 timeouts 6 minutes into the 3rd quarter. I know it's loud, but yo. My gosh. All right, let's do this thing. Chris, you want to go with dirty dishwater? Well, actually, I'm hoping it's not dirty dishwater. I'm hoping it's birthday
This is
cake.
what it take.
Because the reality is, guys, one of these could be good. It might not be bad.
Bama looked embarrassing.
I
Definitely
agree.
not top 10.
Kick them out.
This is what it
Kick them
takes.
out, Michael. Bama.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Out.
I knew Florida State would get exposed eventually.
I mean, that was a tough game. They found a way to scrape and claw their way to victory, but boy, they almost lost it and should have lost it. Honestly. Thank you, Jack. Jack Bounce with the 2. Appreciate you, my friend. That's 3 tonight. Thank you. Michael with the $1.99. Appreciate y'all. All right, so Chris, you said dirty dishwater was fine. So here's what we do, guys. just to prove what it is. Yes, I'm going to do this because I'm a man of my word, and Chris paid, and I told him I would do it. It's kind of hard to tell. It's rainbow speckles. This one doesn't have a ton of speckles, but you can see them in it. There it is. So, again, if you don't know what this is, basically this bean will either be birthday cake flavored or dirty dishwater flavored. Alabama does not have a quarterback, correct? Nick Saban has no idea. He has no freaking idea. And I love it. Here we go. I can't cue up music on this stream, Chris. Normally I play this epic,
This is
dramatic
what it takes
music, but it's YouTube and they'll
to
copyright
wear
me,
you
so I can't.
on the side of your helmet.
Even Hupel looks like he doesn't want to be there.
They look uninterested, don't they? It's like they don't care. How weird is that? What a big-time game for them to basically not care. How weird. Here's what I'll do. I'll cue up some music. Let me find something. Let me find something good for y'all. Let's see. Here we go. We'll do our score prediction music. Here we go. Are you ready? This is either birthday cake or dirty dishwater. Going down the hatch, courtesy of Chris Gaffney. No! Ah! Ah! One down. One down. That was bad. Tennessee has to kick a field goal. I don't even want to think about what just happened. Oh, I'm sweating. It was dirty dishwater and it stuck in my teeth. Ah! He got it. Ah! Oh, it's in my teeth. Chris! Chris, it's in my teeth. Ah! Disgusting. Whew. Okay. I'm literally sweating, y'all. Whew. Hold on. Whew. Stand in front of my air unit. Okay. Number 2. Let's go ahead and get this one out of the way and let's be done with this. Do not share this. Chris, number 2. These are the kinds of things that happen when it's not a Miami Hurricanes game. This does not happen. This does not happen on Miami game day. All right? Here we go. Please, something good. Same thing. It landed on the same. Toasted marshmallow or stink bug? Chris, you have one opportunity to claim a respin. What do you want to do? Can you get the 5 and counting shirt or hoodie? Yes. So I do have 5 and counting t-shirts, hoodies, cutoffs, like wife beater type style. Guys, respin or eat it. It will be either toasted marshmallow or stink bug. Your call. You tell me. I've heard stink bug is quite the vomit inducer, but it could be toasted marshmallow, and who doesn't love a toasted marshmallow? You know? White with brown polka dots. I can't wait for this to be over. White with brown polka dots. Where? There it is. All right. Here it is. Just to verify. And then we're back to football. White with brown polka dots. Toasted marshmallow or stink bug. I'm wasting no time. Vomit. Throw up bag in place. We're kicking off. Here we go. Here we freaking go. Just do it. I'm not even going to think about it. Just do it. Coop, there's football to watch after this. Think about the football. Toasted marshmallow. Fresh off the campfire. Let's go. Back to football. Yep. That's delicious. Y'all can thank Chris for that.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Coop, how much for these moving forward?
Not happening. You know, if people wanted it, I give the people what they want, but you know, it would have to be a steep price. I'm not kidding. And it isn't even about the money. I don't want to have to do it. Chris Gaffney, thank you for the $1.99. Wow, big time miscommunication there from the Gators. How much? I don't know. I don't know. When I tell you, what's the flag on? Can I at least get a couple people to verify for me that those do in fact taste as bad as you would think? It's worse, actually. A lot of people are going to think I'm hamming it up trying to be funny. No, I've literally thrown up from eating those. Okay. They are bad. Oh, and it hit 54. Okay. You've never tried stink bug? Thank goodness I didn't have to either.
Side of your helmet.
Chris, pay to have Coop listen to FSU chant for 2 minutes.
This is what it
I
takes
tried last year, Canes Hunter, and I think I only made it 30
side of your
seconds.
helmet.
Coop, name a price.
Pressure. Short. Okay. Okay. The ball bouncing Tennessee's way a little bit here. All right. Gators are going to have to punt here. Tennessee with another opportunity. Bring them to the tailgate. I should bring them to the tailgate, Melissa. And what we do is we get a little glass dish.
This
you know,
is
like
what it
how maybe
take
like your grandparents would have.
to
And we
wear the
just
U
put the beans in
on
it
the
and
side
don't
of your
say
helmet.
anything.
Co-op, name your price.
We just put it out like free jelly beans. Sure. imagine a mixture. Someone grabs a handful, a mixture of rotten egg, stink bug, dirty dishwater, and booger. Oh, name your price. I'm going to have to let that one simmer. I'm going to have to think about that one. Workforce freebie, thank you for the 2. Chris, thank you for the $1.99. Kane's Hunter 69, thank you for the 5. I really think it was 30 seconds, and I smashed my headset. Literally smashed my headset. That's also true, Cypher. There would be puke everywhere. So then here I'll ask. Do you guys want that to be a thing later on? I don't know. Like, see, the Miami games, though, it would be too much. It'd have to be a halftime thing. That would be halftime entertainment. Yo! Pushing the pile, looking like Miami's O-line out there. If I did it, it would be a halftime thing. I would not interrupt a Miami game for it, but it could be halftime entertainment. I could start doing halftime shows for you guys. No, let's not do that. What if we start bringing people on and we do a halftime show during the Miami games? None of these shenanigans happen during the game, obviously. I start bringing people on StreamYard and we have people sing and we have people perform. We'll do Coop's halftime show. Milton sending it. P.I.? I mean, that's still catchable. I was seeing I saw this and I was like, no PI, but still catchable, but like, would you guys think that's a pass interference or no? The loser of the race has to eat one. That's actually not a bad idea, Melissa. I would love to see Lance have to eat one of those. Not scared, taking another shot. Okay. All right. Went right back. Attack downfield. All right. I don't like that idea, Michael. I don't like that idea at all. Hey, Coop, late arrival. Better late than never. Fashionably late, Bob. That's what I say. Fashionably late. That was a dot, Sage. Sage, I want to personally thank you because I see your comments on all of my videos. All of them. Thank you, bro. Thank you. George ain't going to be here. I would think he would be. They're winning. Yeah, I feel you, Joshua. I feel you. You'll get one and eat it on air. I'm actually thinking about doing halftime entertainment shows. That's not a joke. I'm thinking about like, oh shoot, 4th and 1. Yo, yo, yo. 4th and 1. Okay, out of the shotgun. Do you burn your last time out here? What? This is a recipe for disaster right here. What did they just do? What in the world? Hi. I mean, here's the deal. If you're in that situation, it's easy to say it now, but if you have 3 timeouts, you just have to call a timeout. Like, because I know they're talking about the substitution and stuff, and Heupel was mad because he wanted to go quick, but that, that just it wasn't going to go well, man. Hypel said, all right, cross that one off the list. Wow, you want to talk about a momentum killer right there. 4th and 1, and you have confusion like that, and then don't convert. If the Gators score here, it's game over. That Tennessee defense is going to have to hold them. I agree, Nick. No, and that's what we talked about, VT. I know that they've talked about it so many times. Tennessee's not won at the Swamp in 20 years. But I still don't think Florida's. I know they're only 1-1, but I still just don't think they're that good. Chris, I still taste dirty dishwater if I run my tongue over my teeth. It's obviously more potent than the toasted marshmallow. It's tough, right? Right, Swift? It's tough to make assumptions like that, but it makes you wonder, right? I look at Tennessee's O-line and I'm like, our D-line would feast. You know? Well, very quick 3 and out. I didn't last long, but the clock's still ticking. Huge stop for Tennessee, Melissa. Big time. Wow. Okay. Good field position here for the Vols. All right. Here's their chance. They absolutely needed that. That was a big stand by Tennessee's defense. Bad punt, good field position. All right. See what the Vols can do. I can't wait for that Colorado game tonight, too. That one's going to be fun. I think y'all are lucky you played Thursday. You avoided any curses. There's bad juju on these Saturday games. Bad stuff going around. Like I said, I'm glad we got ours out of the way. Very glad. Brag about beating an overrated Tennessee team at home. Tennessee coming back. I mean, they can score in a hurry. They can. We're going to see if they're able to against the Gators. Coop, did you see Kane Toop's got another commit, a 4-star small forward? I saw, and forgive me, because I don't keep up with college basketball still as much as I do football. I saw one the other day, but I didn't think it was a 4-star small forward. Am I thinking of a different one? I might be thinking of a different one. So, okay, so you're talking about. I'm looking it up because I didn't know. The 6'7" Isaiah Johnson. 6'7". Okay, Austin Swartz is who I'm thinking of. Yeah, so there's been another since then. Oh, yeah, okay, so this Johnson guy. No, I had not seen that. Exactly. I was thinking of Swartz. Okay. 6'7". Snap. It really seems like the basketball team, after, the strong showing over the last couple of years, is really starting to stack up talent. Dang. Because I was even getting in, I say that I support all Miami sports, of course. But I don't typically cover like basketball and baseball and stuff like that because I'm just not I support it, but I'm not going to be as animated as I am with football, because football for me is like, you guys know, I'm all in. So if I feel like I can't bring that same energy, then I don't cover it. But I will say I definitely got into basketball last year. And you can say bandwagon if you want. I've always watched from afar. I'm just not, I'm a much bigger football fan than I am basketball or baseball. And of course, it's extra exciting when you got your team hunting for a national championship, right? And it got to the point I bought a Miami basketball jersey. And they were exciting to watch. That was the thing. They were a very exciting team to watch this last year. Huh? Oh, he did. Wow, that was weird. I know, and it was the men and women, right, Swift? It was super exciting. Men and women's team made a run. They were just electric, You could never count them out. Ooh, self-inflicted wounds here, Tennessee. What are you doing? Yeah, that would be tough, Nick. Trash talk aside and stuff, yeah, that would be tough. A lot of work for 4 yards. My favorite player by far, and Melissa can vouch for me on this. I said that early on, was Norchad O'Meara. Oh, oh. told, told number 10 to take a seat. I try to jump in and watch when I can, Melissa. Definitely, because I want to show you guys support, and I want to support the basketball teams. 3rd and 8. Yo. What do they got? Yo, just go. Go. There it goes. Okay. Woo. I still get excited when I start watching football. Again, I don't care at the end of the day with these two teams, but again, I'd prefer for Florida to lose. I'm just saying. Yeah, you guys need to check it out. Melissa jumps on there and they talk basketball. It's a good time. I agree when you were saying Tennessee looks a little lazy. I think so, yeah. Yeah, that's how I am, Joshua. Football is what I get really, really hyped about. If I'm going to play a sport, I prefer to play basketball. Man, how many penalties is that on Tennessee tonight? How many false starts? At least 3, right? Yeah, it's going to be a shakeup everywhere, Nick. It's like, again, all these big programs and stuff are starting to. All the other teams are starting to close that gap a bit, making things interesting. Oh, another flag. Another flag. Holding? They're not throwing a flag on the block, right? On the hit on the block? Huh? What? Huh? What's wrong with that? What? That's wild. Whoa, that's wild, man. I don't know. Nah, 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 nah. Coop, you know you can't play no b-ball. Bet you shooting bricks on the court. Shoot. We'll play a little one-on-one. Nah, I'm way better at basketball than football. It's funny. I only played football because in high school, just because I got into watching Miami and it made me want to play football. Before that, all I ever played is basketball. I played in like a bunch of different little like leagues and stuff like that. I didn't play for the school I went to. And I would spend in the summer,
This
my
is
mom
what
would
it
drop
take
me off at the park and I'd just play
to
pickup
wear
games
you
till
on the side of your helmet.
midnight, 1 a.m.
Co-op looks like he should stick to bocce
every
ball.
day. Another flag on Tennessee and a slip. I think they're done. I think they're done, man. 10 points. Yeah, I appreciate you, Joshua. Yo, no, we actually have little like basketball tournaments out here. No, it's playful banter, bro. I know. You might beat me. You might. Playful banter, man. You good? I'll tell you guys a cool story while we got a commercial break here. We have a little small basketball court out here outside of right beside our house here on our land. And my nephews live in front of us. There's 4 of them in total, but one of them's 8 and one of them's 13. What we do is me, my 8-year-old nephew and 13-year-old nephew and their dad, we play pickup games out there on the court here at the house. And about once or twice a month, we host a championship game. And what we do is I bought a trophy. I got like a personalized trophy and got it engraved. And whoever wins the championship game, that nephew gets to keep the trophy in their room until the next championship game. I love like making sports fun and stuff. I'm trying to get them into sports so that way they enjoy it more. And I'm all about promoting them wanting to play football and basketball, and I help them out and stuff. I wanted to show you the picture because I teamed up with my 8-year-old nephew the other night, and we won. I want to show you the picture. You guys are going to crack up because the 13-year-old nephew and his dad, the older nephew had the trophy for a month. Me and my 8-year-old nephew won this last championship game. Look at this picture. And yeah, it's dark. We played until late. The championship game just kept going. And me and the younger one right there, he won the trophy. Me and him. It was me and him teamed up. Where's it at? Me and him on teams, and him and his dad on teams. Look at him flipping us off. Yo, I love basketball. Like I said, I prefer to watch football, but I love playing basketball. Here he is with the trophy. Look how excited he is. Yeah, man, we do that. We play pickup games out there all the time. It's pretty cool that my nephews live in front of us. Who's paying these refs off? That the flag on that block was BS. I don't know if again, that's just soft. I understand the whole blindside blocks and all that, but like, bro, that looked clean with me. Coop without a hat. Yep. You'll very rarely see that. Older nephew looks pissed. He was. He doesn't like to lose. But it's nice because since we moved here, we've got about 2 acres of land. And that's why I tell people, they're always like, cool, move to Florida. I got a nice setup here, bro. Like, the place I live is paid off. I don't owe a penny on any of this. Got a nice place. I got a nice studio set up. I got 2 acres of land. My nephews live in front of me. It would be tough to leave this. Like, it really would. I'd love to be closer to Miami for, like, the coverage and stuff, but I've got it pretty nice here. Yeah. I'm staying here. SEC refs. Yep. Hoop without the hat. Got to screenshot it. Croquet and racquetball. Hey, racquetball's fun. Racquetball's a blast. Until you hit that thing a little too hard and you know it bounces off one of those walls and gets you right in the balls. Yeah. Then you're done. You staying on for the Colorado game? Probably not. And it's because I've not eat since, like, I ate at noon or 1. I'm starving. Tennessee's about out of time, bro.
This is what it take
Otherwise, I
to
would.
wear you
Otherwise, I
on the
probably
side
just
of your
would.
helmet.
Don't blame ya. South Florida traffic is a nightmare.
Yep. I've been down there. Whoa, man. How many penalties is that for Tennessee in this game? Hold up. I'm going to pull it up. That's 8 or 9 penalties for Tennessee so far. Dang. So here's the question. If Tennessee loses this, is Tennessee overhyped? Or are the Gators a little bit better than people think? They just got outplayed by Utah. Or neither. Tennessee, if all they muster is 10 points on this Gators defense, you think they just got outplayed? Tennessee overhyped and UF still sucks? Yeah, the tolls. Yeah, there's no tolls here. And Cypher, you're right. There's no hurricanes. Dang. And see, the thing is Florida's been able to assert their dominance with the run game. And when they've needed to complete throws, they've done it. Like, Mertz has done enough. He's put it on the money. His wide receivers have helped him out. Milton is not Hendon Hooker. That's very true. That's very, very true. I think that Tennessee with Hooker wins this game probably. UF could have won the Utah game, and that's also true. True. The opportunities were there. UT putting on a BC performance. What were you asking, Melissa? You don't get DoorDash from Taco Bell? Not out here. Nope. Taco Bell is probably 30 minutes, 25. Yeah, I can't get DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats. None of those places deliver here where I live. I can't even get pizza delivered here, y'all. You know how much that sucks? I literally can't get pizza delivered to my house. If I want food, it's a whole freaking journey. It's a whole trip. It sucks. You barely got internet. Good luck with food. Bingo. Yep. what happened to FSU today, we've all kind of come to an agreement that FSU just had an uh-oh game. Kind of one of those that they had a bad game. I'm not going to sit here and hype up Boston College because I really don't think Boston College is good. Starting to get flash. Oh, that burp was dirty dishwater. Oh, it's coming back with a vengeance. Oh, that's bad. Coop, what is your take on The Rock wearing a Colorado jersey? I thought he was a Cane. I'm going to say something, but this is a very unpopular opinion. And I don't know if I should avoid saying this. Maybe I shouldn't say this. I'll say it. Here's my thought process on that because I saw the same thing. Who was it that was on Colorado's sideline last week? Who was it? It was a former Miami Hurricane. Who was it that was and people were giving him the business. And they said, I thought he was a former Miami Hurricane. Irvin. Yeah. And people said, bro, F Michael Irvin. Over on Colorado's sideline, Miami's playing Texas A&M.
This is what it takes.
The Rock was wearing a Colorado jersey.
On the side of your helmet.
Here's my opinion.
FSU is overrated.
It's just my personal opinion. I don't care. The thing is I feel like for me, what you have to understand is there are people out there that do like multiple football teams. I realize there are a lot of people here, myself included, that are all about Miami and only Miami. There are times where a parent, and that's not this scenario, but I'm saying maybe a parent has a kid that also went to a school. Well, of course they want to support, their kid and the school and also like Miami. That's okay. The ETN, man, they just couldn't stop him, couldn't tackle. It can also be personal relationships. Bingo. Irvin and Dion played together on the Cowboys. That's different. Yeah, so, there are other factors that play a part. So, even though some of us can say, I'm diehard ride or die Miami, screw everybody else, there are also other personal relationships and other things that can play a part, and they want to show support for friends or family. Now, there are people, I'm going to say this, there are the such thing as clout chasers and people who are just riding whatever the hot team is right now. Colorado is the talk of the town. You're going to see all of a sudden a lot of people become Colorado fans that didn't even know that the team existed. They couldn't tell you what the team colors were. They couldn't tell you anything about former players or coaches. They didn't know anything about them because they're the hot topic right now. Again, people jumping on the bandwagon. And it's okay if you disagree with me. My personal opinion is we don't know what their specific situation is and why they might also be showing love to another team. So it's judgment free for me. I don't care. I know I'm repping Miami. I know that's my squad and my team, and what anybody else wants to do is fine. I know that people are going to argue again with alumni. We need them to help push and show their love for Miami, right? Like you want to see The Rock in a Miami jersey. You want to see him at, Miami on big time game days and stuff. And the thing is they have done that. We've seen them do it. So I'm just kind of indifferent. I'm just kind of whatever. But I understand the counter argument. I do. Like I said, I get it. Now, it would be different. Let me say this. It would be different if, let's say, The Rock never showed love for Miami. But he does. That's the thing. If The Rock is all of a sudden like, Colorado, let's go. And then you never see him show love for Miami, I'd be like, yeah, hey, whoa, wait a minute. But he does. He shows love to Miami all the time. I've just learned that on the internet, people just take stuff at face value and typically don't research it past that. And again, you don't know what the reasons might be. So I try to not judge. I'm not a perfect person, but I try to not judge that stuff because we don't know the full story. So hopefully that answers the question. I'm not mad if you disagree with me. Joby needs Kleenex, son. Tell him. Here's the thing, Mama Coop. See, my mom has a boyfriend, and he's a Tennessee fan. And you guys remember they jumped in the stream a couple of weeks ago, and I told him, week 1, I said, if you want to become a Miami fan, I said, here's your last chance. Because once that first game is played, it's too late. It's literally, I told him, look, literally.
Attention all college football fans. If you would like to become a Miami fan, it's too late. The bus has left.
I gave him an opportunity. Literally, we were on the bus. We were on the wagon. Week 1, Mama Coop. And we said, Joby, if you want to root for a team that wins, here's your chance. And he turned it down. He turned it down. The opportunity was there, and now here we are, and he's crying tears. Losing to the Florida Gators. How many over under on how many flags? Too many. Too many. No, it just looked funny, and it does. It's a little shocking when you first see it, you know. So many bandwagoners, exactly. There are a large portion of college football fans that just follow the hot team, and they do their thing, whatever they want to do, whatever. So I don't care. Come on, people. Who cares if Urban went to support his friend Dion? They have been to tons of Canes games and are still huge fans. Yep. See, I'll just be honest with you, Cane Freak. And it doesn't mean we can't be friends if we disagree. But can I be honest? Every year I say I'm going to be more and more blunt. And I'm to the point where I don't think I can get any blunter. I've just straight, just raw honesty. I get annoyed when people play fan police. Because again, we don't know these people. Like, plenty of people here don't know everything about me. You know, the YouTube coop. When I see some of these other people, I don't know them. I know a little bit about them, but I don't know them. You know? I'm not a fan of fan police. You know? I get very frustrated by it. And I think some of it's because I deal with people telling me I'm not a Miami fan on a daily basis. I have already been told by 2 people in my Twitter DMs I'm not a Miami fan for doing a live hangout for this game. Because it's not Miami. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? It's like a personal pet peeve of mine.
This is what it
Bowling
takes.
Green player. Oh,
To
is
where
somebody
you-
hurt pretty bad?
On the side of your helmet.
Man, Colorado is gonna put 70 points on Colorado
Yeah,
State.
that one's
Colorado
personal.
State should have kept their mouth shut.
Dion, Colorado. Look, Glenn, Colorado might be up 70-3 in the third quarter, and Dion's still gonna run it up. Thank you for the $4.99, Glenn. That one could get ugly. It could get real ugly. What's up, Z? What was that? It's over, man. It's crazy because a 19-point game sounds out of hand, but there's still a little over 9 minutes left to go in this game. Is Tennessee actually going to give up? Where's the Tennessee that needs 1 minute to score? 2 minutes to score. 9 minutes left. Score, 3 and out, score. Like, easier said than done, especially in the swamp, but, bro. 3rd and 7. It's 4. Okay, I was going to say it's 4 down territory at this point, I think. Yeah, I don't know what happened though, Chris. I don't have anything up from the Michigan game, but prayers up, and hopefully whoever it is okay. Doesn't matter what side he's on, hopefully he's okay. Football injuries can be very scary. Yeah, I feel you, Nick. Yep. The head coach of Bowling Green has streaming tears. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything, so I'm not sure. I probably would have had to been watching it live to see. I don't know if anybody actually has the Michigan game up, just since there wouldn't have been a lot of cross interest here with Michigan and Bowling Green. If anybody knows, let us know, though. I'm not seeing anything like on Twitter or anything yet, so. Sending it. He's open. Okay, there's the quick score. Okay. Step 1 in a comeback. You're right. Yep. Wow. Yep. You are not a Michigan fan, Steve. Now, is it too little too late, y'all? Is it too little too late? Okay, here we go. Going for 2. Timeout, Florida? No. What? Wow. It's been rough for them in the swamp. Silent comeback from Tennessee. Like I said, if I had to pick one, I would prefer for Tennessee to win, just because I want to see the Gators lose. Tennessee still needs to find a defense. It's too early to say that, but if they play like this, I feel like we would smoke Tennessee. Am I crazy? I feel like what was a lot of, what would have been a struggle in the past would have been we don't match them size-wise, like physicality. Now I don't know. I mean, it's too early to say exactly where we are, because we've still, at the end of the day, we've only played 3 games. Let's be real. Let's be real and let's be honest. We've played 3 games. We've played pretty well. We look improved, but I'm not going to make any crazy assumptions or predictions here yet. However, I mean, if we bring that same type of energy, speed, and physicality and stuff on offense and defense, I feel like we'd be smoking Tennessee. They wouldn't be able to tackle any of our guys.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
I promise you I'm a Michigan Wolverines fan, mom from Lansing, so is grandpa, grandma is from Grand Rapids, aunt lives in Kalamazoo. Go Blue, my second team.
Okay. Well, second team. Okay, I got you. Steve, I thought you meant like Michigan was your main team. And I was like, hold up a second. Ain't no way. Your second team. Okay, I got you. And see, here's another example, guys. And Steve doesn't care for me to make him an example. I just never talk about them on here. Yeah. Steve likes Miami and Michigan. Guess what? He can do that. There's nothing wrong with it. He's from Lansing, or mom from Lansing. So is grandpa, grandma from Grand Rapids. Aunt lives in Kalamazoo. So family ties. See? Hey? That doesn't make Steve any less of a Canes fan. I know it's unpopular. I know it is. We are 3-0, which is better than 90% of the rest of college football. Yep. Undefeated. I still can't find anything on it either, Chris. I keep glancing over here on social media on my monitor, and I see nothing. I did see someone say he gave a thumbs up, though. Wow. Wow. Nothing there. Absolutely nothing there. Covered. Everybody covered. Wasted a timeout on a failed 2-point conversion. You burn a timeout on that,
This
and
is
come
what it
out,
takes
and that's what.
to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Mom and I love Wolverines. Everyone else Spartans lol.
Fair, I get it. Wolverine, they're pretty crazy, right, Steve? They're pretty crazy. I appreciate the two. Family divided. You need one of those. You need one of those license plate, but it has 3 instead of 2. It's Miami, Michigan, and Michigan State. Or for you, I guess just Miami and Michigan. But appreciate you, Steve. My man, Steve. Bethune looks worse, or Tennessee looks worse than Bethune. I keep saying, Swift, let's run it. Let's run it. Sparty got smoked today. Yeah, they did. They got a lot of distractions going on, to put it lightly. Putting it lightly. It's funny, my mom's sending me pictures from the football party she's at. I don't want to show it on camera because I don't know if her or her boyfriend would want their face out there. So I'm not going to show it, but let's just say he's not having a good day. He's not having a good time right now. You want to run Alabama after today? Me too. Let's do it tomorrow.
This is what it takes
Let's run it tomorrow. Sunday game.
on the side of your helmet.
Co-op love what you do.
Hey,
Thank you for all
Charles.
the effort you put into content. Hoodie Girl is right, you have one of the best Canes content. CANES go Canes.
CANES.
This is what it takes
I love it. Thank
wear
you,
the
Charles. Thank you for the
on the
love,
side
man.
of your helmet.
I bet you all Gator fans are gonna run on the field when the game's over if they win, tears of joy loudly crying.
Do they storm the field? Maybe. You know what, Glenn? Maybe. Tennessee beat Alabama last year. Tennessee's undefeated right now. Tennessee's number 11. They just might. But it ain't over. It ain't over yet. However, if Tennessee can't stop the run and they can't tackle, then yeah, it is over. Thank you, Glenn, for the $4.99. Appreciate you. Charles, I appreciate that, bro. The thing is, I always say this, Charles. We can small talk again. It's not a Miami game, so we're big chilling. Charles, my job is to entertain you guys while also providing some information about the team that we love, the Miami Hurricanes. I want you guys to walk away from my videos feeling like you had a good time. That's what I want you to do. I want you to feel like you had a good time, and I want you to literally say this word for word.
To wear the U
Wow.
on the side
I've not
of your
experienced
helmet.
that on any other
Thanks
channel.
for the fun watch party and eating the gross jelly bean.
There she is. If you guys don't know, I love it, Stephanie. Stephanie's got it as Stephanie_UM_wife. Stephanie is my Miami Hurricanes wife. We made it official last week. Okay. Stephanie called into the show. When was that, Stephanie? Stephanie called in week 1 or week 2. I can't remember. It was one of those. And I'll never forget that. Stephanie, thank you for the 20. Thank you. Thanks for the fun lunch party and eating the gross jelly bean. You'll have to thank Chris for the gross jelly bean. I'm not going to thank him for it because I'm not thankful for it. And that's that. But I am here to entertain. I'm here to give the people what they want. Stephanie, thank you. I wish I could pin that, but it won't let me pin it. Short. I wish I could pin it up here, but it won't let me. But thank you, Stephanie. Thank you. I need to get some orange gear, Stephanie. I like that shirt that you had, the orange Miami one. I couldn't believe that I don't own any orange Miami Hurricanes gear. I literally don't. 4th and 1. Yo! Oh, are you serious? Yo! How do you jump there? They're not gonna snap the ball. Yes, you do. Well, I might have one. Did the care package have an orange one in it? Did it have an orange one in it? I need to look at my closet. I could have swore I didn't own one. Maybe there's one. Maybe you sent me one that has 305 on it. Maybe I do have one. I might have lied. I might have one. It did have multiple orange? I'm going to have to double check my closet then. You don't even wear all the gear the fam said. I try to rock as much of it as I can. My entire closet is all Canes gear, the whole thing. There's probably 100 of them in there. So when I just looked in the closet, I didn't see any orange in there. Dang, that running back, he's pretty good. No one likes a liar. I didn't see it in there. Maybe it's hiding in between, like 2 jackets or something. You sent me a text of the injury. So weird someone would be hurt from that. Where'd you find it at? I mean, sometimes it can just be awkward, right? Sometimes it's the ones that don't look serious that are the worst.
This is what
That's
it takes.
wild, huh? Hopefully he's okay,
To
though.
wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Easy to run with hometown ref not calling holding.
Thank you, Joshua, for the $1.99. There have been some questionable calls. Now, to be fair, Tennessee has put themselves in a bad spot so many times. So many times. Again, they put themselves in such a bad spot. Okay. Tennessee with another opportunity. I was looking, Melissa, because I actually have a picture of everything that was sent in the care package. So I was going to double check and look. And it's probably just that. They're just, all of it's hanging up in my closet. And it was probably just sandwiched between shirts. And I just didn't see it. But I really do appreciate you, Stephanie. Thank you for that. Yeah, that would suck, Chris. You'd feel like a POS if you were the teammate that slapped him on the back before he realized he was injured. Oh. 2 orange shirts plus the other one that was like half orange, half green that you wore in the diss track. Yeah, the jacket. Are you talking about the jacket? No, you're talking about the shirt. Yeah. The shirt had the big U on it, and it was like green, and it had like palm trees and stuff on it. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's all it is. If it was in there, then I do have orange gear. Again, it was just covered up. I was going to look and see. I know I have the picture on my phone. There it is. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, so I do. Yeah, you're right. There's the button up. Never mind. There was 3. There was 3 right here. Yeah, so I do have orange gear. Never mind. Right there. Yeah, typical Coop lying. Yeah, I know. There's the one that buttons up. This one's like green on the inside. Oh, my mom's over here texting me. It has like green on the inside, and this one's almost makes me think of like a baseball style. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be, but that's kind of what it reminds me of. And then you had the 305. Yep, right there. So yeah, never mind. Do you always lie to us? I try. I try to have at least 3 of them per stream. One thing I'm definitely not lying on, and everyone that's met me in person can confirm, I am around 6'7", 225. This is just the camera angle. I'm also much tanner than I appear. I'm very tall, tan, and handsome. And everyone that's met me in person can confirm that's not a lie. It's just the camera angle. Yes, memory of a Mongolian gerbil. Yep, I literally got three orange shirts in the Canes fam care package in December. And again, I have them. I've wore them. You saw me wear one of the shirts. Well, it was the orange and green one. I've wore the 305. I just forgot. Eat a bean for lying? Heck no. That wasn't a lie. That was I forgot. 2 different things. That's not bean worthy. I still taste dirty dishwater. What's up, Cajun Kane? I know Florida and FSU fans are real proud of their starting RBs, but I would argue that Miami has more quality depth at that position. At running back, yep. I agree. Bean. I literally just burped dirty dishwater. Here we go. Tennessee has to go tempo. They got to sling it. They don't have time to run. They got 1 timeout. Okay. Moving the sticks. Clock's going to keep running. Oh, no, Joshua. We're talking about bean boozled beans. And no, I did not know that. At all. Did not know that. We're still waiting for the move forward price for the beans. There's a reason I have not provided one. Because the Canes fam here blesses me with a lot of support, and they would find a way to make it happen. So, oh! Close! So, I'm just going to pretend that I read it, and then we moved on to something else, and I forgot. I am surprised that George hasn't popped in, yeah. He loves to troll me, and he's not here for a Florida stream. He might be at the game. I don't know. I know, Cajun Kane. I was actually hoping Tennessee would beat them.
This is what it takes
4 down territory no matter where you're
where
at
you-
this point.
on the side of your helmet.
Good hangout. I can send you some orange scotch bonnet peppers I grew for your next halftime show. Not a ghost pepper but very hot. Hoodie with the call out on the orange in the care.
Yeah, she got me. She called me out. She was right. She was right. Tucci! 2 times I feel like I've saw PIs on Tennessee players, and there's been nothing. Like, yo. But yet they throw the flag on Tennessee for what looked like a pretty freaking clean block, unless you're playing two-hand touch. Huh? Hello? I mean, the ball was out. I guess you can argue not catchable, I guess. But it's one of those where I almost, this is not how it works. This is not how it works, okay? At all. They owe Tennessee for some of them crappy calls. They owe them. Ooh, that leg. Thank you very much for the 10, Tucci. I can send you some orange scotch bonnet peppers I grew for your next halftime show. Not a ghost pepper, but very hot. I'm going to be honest, Tucci. I am a big baby when it comes to spicy stuff. So, unless you want to see me cry on stream from eating something very spicy, when you say not ghost pepper, but very hot, I'm guessing for me, it's probably ghost pepper level. Like, I can't handle spicy.
This is
But
what it
thank you
takes
for the 10.
to wear the U on the side of your
Would
helmet.
not advise sending.
Bro, these refs are blind man with white cane.
This is what it takes
But thank you. I
wear the
appreciate
U
the offer.
on the side of your helmet.
Dude is pulling on jersey that is pie period.
I mean, Tennessee, again, a lot of their penalties and stuff are their fault. You can't jump off sides on that 4th down when you know they weren't going to snap it. You've had multiple false starts, probably due to sound. You've had to burn timeouts. Like, Tennessee has put themselves in this position. But there have been a few calls where I was like, hold up. Come on now. Which, to be fair, it looked like Tennessee might have got away with a hold or two on the O-line right there. On that 3rd down. Joshua, thank you for the $1.99. Glenn, thank you for the $1.99. Another Florida player down. Tucci, I wish I could pin it, just like I was telling Stephanie. I wish I could pin those up there. That's straight to the PayPal. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And I'm glad you had fun, Stephanie. You know, we're out here just trying to enjoy ourselves. We can sit back, Stephanie, because we know we won. I'm chilling. Chilling. Oh, he's not feeling good. Yeah, very tight coverage. I mean, there was no way he was catching that. Could be game right here. I mean, I think it probably is. Based on the way this game has gone up until this point, Tennessee they got to score here. 2:37, they got 1 timeout. Exactly.
This is what
You
it
play
takes
conservative, you
to wear
get
the
beat.
U on the side of your helmet.
Who said
Fly
it?
the small airplane. Name your price for the beans, coo.
Nope. Maybe. I'll try to think about a number. Maybe. Thank you for the 305 workforce freebie. This is fun, man. This is fun to just hang out with y'all in a stress-free environment. All right, 4th and 10. What do they got? You want to step up? You want to win at the Swamp for the first time in 20 years? Right here. In a minute. They'll get to it here in a second. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Oh. Oh. Wow. Wow. I thought he was going to take off and just run. Like, I thought he could just outrun that guy. Maybe not. Maybe not. And he still could have got his man, but it was underthrown. I know he's like under pressure. He's got a guy hitting him. But again, you're looking for those players to step up and make those plays in these big time games like this. $16 points from this Tennessee offense. Tennessee had to burn some timeouts. Yo, ETN's just running people over. That's game. That's game. Tennessee got manhandled. Tennessee couldn't tackle. Poor clock management, which I guess is due to the noise at the Swamp. They got outplayed, man. What's up, Kane? Tennessee cannot tackle. Buff stream. I'll be honest, probably not, just because I didn't plan for it. But now in the future, maybe I know we could do some multiple games outside of Miami. The biggest thing is because I've not had anything to eat. So I'm falling over here. Tennessee had opportunities. Tennessee definitely had opportunities. What's up, Chris Kane for life? You got any more wristbands? I still got some. I'm trying to send them out. I've sent out a couple. Are you gonna be at any games, Chris? Did any Gator fans ghost you after the Utah loss? Yes. Many. What's up, Gonzalez? They will be back. They'll be back. George will be back. Because I can't stay live on the same stream because it's labeled as Tennessee and Florida. So I'd need to set up a new stream if I did it. They're going to get into our ear too. They will. They will. Yeah, Colorado game just kicked off. This was honestly kind of an experiment because I didn't know if anybody would want to hang out and do this. I really think Colorado takes it to Colorado State. I almost feel like Colorado State is just running their mouth, just trying to create some hype. Because there just ain't no way. I don't know. It's been a wild Saturday. It has. But I think Colorado, I think it's going to get ugly.
This is what it take
I'm serious.
To
I
where
do.
you
What do you
on the
guys
side of your
think?
helmet.
Co-op, stop lying. I fed you beans.
You did. You fed
This is
me
what it
dirty
take.
dishwater and a
To
toasted
where you
marshmallow.
on the side of your helmet.
Wastebasket, litterbox, sign, poop, poop, poop.
Yeah, you fed me all right. Thank you for the $2, Chris. Joshua, thank you for the 2. You guys are something else. Coop starting to be your favorite channel. I appreciate that. We're working hard over here. Tomorrow starts prep for the Temple preview video, and I got a heck of an intro for you guys for that one. I know you were saying early predictions for Temple game. I need to see how they played today. They won 41-9 against Norfolk. I can't even say that. Norfolk State Spartans. Temple lost to Rutgers 36-7. They beat Akron 24-20. It's too early. Like I need to study them a little more. I need to study them a little more first. Dang, 29-16. Tennessee still can't get over that hump. They still can't win at the Swamp. Poor Tennessee. 16 points is all they could muster. Well. Georgia Tech is only down 7. Yeah, I was saying that in my parlay picks video, Nick, I was saying that they had the spread in that Georgia Tech game at like 18.5. And I was saying that I would almost take the points and think that Georgia Tech could cover. I didn't make that bet. It wouldn't have mattered because Florida State screwed my parlay anyways. But it's 24-17 against Ole Miss right now. Ole Miss in the lead, but yo. They ain't going to get it done, Jay Gooden. 22 years and they can't win in the Swamp. Uh-oh. All right. Now it's going to get chippy. Bro, you should have done you should have done something on the field. What good does this do? You had your shot. Now you're going to get yourself now you're going to miss some play time next week. Yo, you had your shot, bro. I get it. Emotions are high. Right? There was so much going into this game. I don't know if people understand. I think people underestimate the hatred for Florida in Tennessee. Again, I get to see it firsthand. I live in Tennessee, 30 minutes from Neyland. I say it all the time. All the restaurants around here this week serve gator tail. They sell shirts that say F the Gators. It is
This is
crazy up here
to where you
when Tennessee plays Florida.
Lou is gonna destroy Tennessee in the YSIO
yeah.
video.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. It's going to be real bad. Bad day to be a Tennessee fan. 22 years and still can't get it done. Wow. Colorado's got that place bumping. I'm not going to lie. We talked about this before. People were saying, Coop, why are you over here talking about Colorado? Everybody's talking about Colorado now. I'm not going to lie. They're fun to watch. I'm going to be real. They're fun to watch. Sanders is wild at quarterback. Watching Travis Hunter play both sides of the ball. It's crazy. And look at their stadium, bro. Like I said, Dion knows how to market himself and his team. He knows how to sell a product. And this Colorado team is 2-0. They're in the top 25. Oh. Nasty hit. Okay, 42. Okay. The problem with me staying live for this, again, I'm just being honest, is number one, I've not had any food in about 8 hours, 9 hours. And the stream is labeled as Tennessee Gators. As silly as it might sound, YouTube can slap me on the wrist for it. Yeah, beans right there, yeah. I think it's so dumb that Tennessee can do that, though. Or Tennessee. YouTube. Take a break, get some food, and come back later. It'd be the second half, though. I'm definitely going to watch this game. No, who do you guys have in this? Colorado or Colorado State? I don't think there's a single person here that thinks Colorado State's going to win this, right? Yeah, nobody delivers out here in BFE. Who do you guys have? Colorado or Colorado State? Come on. Go ahead and drop them. Let's see. Oh! What? Sanders taking a big hit and whoa! This game is gonna be nasty. We already had a player slap another player. Y'all seen that too, right? Woo! Whoa! That man stole it out of the wide receiver's hands. That's what it's all about. Next time title of the stream, live reaction to non-Miami games. True, and just go live for all of them. I know Uncle Lou does that. Uncle Lou goes live and he'll just go back and forth between multiple games. He'll just put them all in the title. No, this game's gonna be lit. This game will be lit. You guys are tempting me. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry, man. Go eat and start another stream. If I do it, I have to start a second stream. Let me ask this then. If I do a stream for this game, is anybody going to show up? I don't want to go live and sit here and watch it if nobody's going to show up, because then I would just go to Taco Bell or something and just watch it on my phone. I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to watch this game regardless, whether I'm live or whether I'm watching it on my phone from Taco Bell or whatever I'm doing. This game's going to be crazy. It is. All right, how about this? All right. I trust y'all. I trust you guys. We'll talk, and then Nick offered to call in. He's a Florida State fan. Since I'm not a Colorado or Colorado State fan, it could be chill like this one was, and we could have Nick call in because I wanted to talk to him about what happened with Florida State and how how he feels about it. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not gonna go to Taco Bell. Like, I'll just grab something from the pantry and eat, and then I'll be live again in like 15 minutes. We'll just miss the first few minutes. Either way, I have to end this stream and start a new one because YouTube will spank me. YouTube will spank me for titling it this and then hanging out for a different game. I know it sounds stupid, but they really will. They're so weird about that stuff.
This is what it take to wear the U
All
on the
right.
side of your helmet.
All right.
For second stream.
My gosh. Colorado State's coming out physical. Yeah, they do because it's titled as this and people report it that it's not what it is. So here's what I'll do. Sit tight. I'm going to end the stream. I have to end it. I'll post up a new stream, and we'll go live in like 15, maybe 20 minutes. Is that cool? Because I want to watch this game. Colorado State, maybe they make it a game, bro. Thank you, Joshua, for the 19. Thank you, my man. Wait. All right. Okay. Let's do it. Final game of the night. I'm not used to doing these things. I'm not used to hanging out and it not being Miami. All right. So here's what I'll do. I'm not even going to play an outro, y'all. I'm not going to play an outro. Stream is going to cut. Come back to my channel in 15 to 20 minutes. We'll be live for this game. Cool? Hey, I know. We watch Tennessee and Florida. I don't even care. Look. All day, every day, it don't matter where I am. The swamp, Neyland, Colorado. Yo. That's what I'm talking about. And Nick, hey, I'll hold you to that if you want to call in while we watch the game. And we can kind of banter back and forth for a second about Florida State. I wouldn't keep you long if you wanted to talk about it. I got a lot of respect if you're willing to do that. Cool. All right, guys. Hey, go Canes. I'm going to hurry so I can jump back on here. I'll see you in like 15, okay? I'll see you in about 15. Love y'all. Thank you for the support in this stream, by the way. Thank you, guys. Single top donation. Cane Freak 2001 3 times. Blanket thank yous to everybody, though. Thank y'all. Thank you for the love, everybody who hit up the PayPal subs, all that stuff. I'm going to grab food, and I'll come right back, okay? This is for y'all. This is for you guys because this is fun.